Hey everyone, Eridu here, and welcome back to Zenless Zone Zero, finally, for a new season and a new story as well. But before that, I wanted to do some events before committing to the main story of Season 2. Yes, and from what I could tell you, I think I mentioned this already, but I think we'll be going to a new area of New Eridu. And if I complete the story, I will get new outfits for both my characters, I believe, if you choose either one. But today, I'm going to be doing something else. I'm going to be doing Gravitational Attraction. So, mega discounts going on at Gravity Cinema. No way a cinephile is going to pass up this opportunity. Invite your friends and immerse yourselves in the magical realm of 24 frames per second. So, apparently, if I get to do this both story mode, whatever these things are here, or challenges here, or at some point I will get myself a new W engine. Let me take a look at this. So if I complete Elfie's invite event to obtain event exclusive W engine real projector, so it's a real projector, and other commissions to obtain 6mm film for overclocking. That means we need upgrades for that one as well. Okay, so this is going to be the first time that I am actually entering Gravity Cinema. It is a movie theater. Yeah, this was just added as well. Not just, but fairly. Some people say it is extremely optional to do the main story first, but it doesn't really say that, and yeah, so I guess we're going to have to talk with Asha here. This might be a tutorial here, so let's go ahead and speak. So you step up to the counter and notice a familiar figure next to the box office clerk.
Hello there, Belle. I know it looks like I'm slacking, but don't worry. I officially took the day off.
You deserve it. God, what's with rabbit women? Nobody said you were slacking. You took a whole day off to see a movie?
Nobody said you were slacking. Wait, you took the day off to see a movie?
Huh. So you're not here for the... Oh, well then, Miss Haley, mind explaining the promo event? We have a very serious movie critic standing here.
Because I am a manager at a video store, yes.
Welcome to Gravity Cinema! I'm Haley, the box office clerk. We just opened a newly renovated theater today. To attract more movie enthusiasts like yourself, we are holding a series of promotional events. The first 100 customers today will receive a Gravity VIP card.
Ooh.
As you watch more movies here, this card will level up, allowing you to unlock a variety of gifts and better discounts.
You had me at better discounts.
Oh, and the first customer to watch every movie in our lineup gets an exclusive bonus reward.
You know how I am.
A 10% discount on all movie tickets and one free movie every week. Amazing, right? No way we'd miss out on a chance like that.
I mean, if it was back in the 90s where VHS was popular, or was it 80s? I'm not sure. Yeah, funny enough, I still have a VHS player, and I still watch a VHS version of a movie. I don't know, I do have a cabinet full of old movies that I used to watch as a kid. You know, a bunch of Disney movies, bunch of other movies that you don't even see anymore. Oh well, so first 100 customers, huh? Am I too late to participate?
The first 100 customers get a VIP card, huh? Am I too late to join the club?
Nope. You're still in time. I'm number 52, so there's plenty more left. You're here, so might as well.
So I guess I'll watch a movie then. Let's see one together then.
Perfect. How about we watch a movie together?
Great. Come on, just hop in line behind me. Any film catching your eye?
Haven't thought about it.
I haven't thought about it yet. I got too excited for the whole first 100 thing.
Same. I was only here for the perks. Honestly, I didn't even check the showings. We can pick one together. Work's tiring enough. How about something fun and chill to unwind?
Alright, so we got new releases. Starlight Night, The Other Night, The Heartbeat, Coffee Mate, Outdoor Cinema. Alright, so... Alright.
enjoy the movie magic.
Alright, so hey there. If you'd like to invite a companion to watch a movie, check this out. So we got a silver screen invitation, yes. Then, the higher your movie rank, the more gravity points you earn. After reaching popcorn partners, you can collect more movie notes. So next up, send a movie invite to your companion. Wait. Why do I have a feeling that this might be a dating sim? If you're saying that ranked as popcorn partners. Oh well. Movies. Let's watch movies. Alright, how about we check out Starlight Night the other night? Of course. So, let's watch Starlight Night the other night. Looks like it's a film they like. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna have to, let's see. It looks like this movie is right up our alley. I'd say go with this one. Now let's see, get your tickets in and inside. So this is actually what it looks like inside this here. I have a feeling that I'm going to go and watch several movies with a certain amount of people. So while watching the movie, dialogue options will appear and that require you to make choices within the time limit. Choose responses that match their current mood based on the atmosphere and text hints to improve the movie rank in the top left corner. When the movie rank reaches popcorn partners, you can trigger your... I'm about to hiccup. Viewing companions review time after the show, unlocking movie notes. While watching the movie, press to fast forward and skip dialogue. You can also use the playback function in the upper right corner to check previous dialogue content. So it is a dating sim. And I'm timed. Oh god. Asha really enjoys these lighthearted movies.
The kids at the arcade keep talking about this movie. I'm curious to see what's so great about it.
I have a friend who's really into this film too. My friend is a die-hard fan of the series, although he's not a kid.
What an interesting friend.
Yeah. I am not going to read fast enough, huh?
But this also proves it has a distinct charm that makes more and more people curious to check it out.
Yes. So am I near my choices? Actually, this type of film has a pretty niche audience. I should probably warn her. Explain the movie a unique audience, or recommend a movie following the topic. I think we should go with this.
That's our manager. You know how to set the right expectations before watching a film. So professional and thoughtful. You get just as hyped up when recommending stuff as those kids do. Your mouth just won't stop running. I can tell you're really into it. I'm sure I'll end up loving it too.
Yeah, this is a date. I don't care. This is a date. Don't matter who I am, Belle or Wise. We all gonna go after this bunny rabbit. The knight thinks the crisis is over, unaware the evil fiend is brewing a sinister plot. Asha seems really absorbed into it. Maybe I shouldn't disturb her.
What's wrong? You've got your eyebrows furrowed. Is something bothering you?
Well, I was just worried about bothering Asha, but she ended up worrying about me instead. Better tell her the truth and put her mind at ease. Well, honestly, I didn't want to disturb you by talking.
No need to be so cautious. You don't have to worry about anything with me.
I mean, we shouldn't let her disturb anybody else if they're too absorbed in the movie. They enjoy it.
After all, it's precious time off work. Let's just relax and enjoy the movie.
Oh, is that a blush? Okay. Asha stretches lazily, and you can help but relax too.
See? Being chill is just as contagious as happiness.
She suddenly leans in way too close for comfort, making your newly relaxed state tense right back up. Oh my god, she is moving in.
A true hero doesn't run away. There's only one true trump card, and that's me. Now, show me what you got.
I can't move anything.
I shall list your crimes and put a stop to this endless war!
There's actual movie dialogue. Really? The showdown's here, one epic scene after another, and the whole theater is all hyped up. Several movie fans suddenly get excited and start shouting classic lines along with the night. Asha seems caught up in the lively atmosphere too.
This is such a rare movie experience. Everyone is cheering for the night. Don't you want to join them?
I think I have no choice. Asha seems excited to see me mimic the lines. Maybe I should. Shout the classic line.
You really looked like a true Starlight Knight just now.
Yeah.
You're so shy, but still trying to act tough. You're the type of kid that can't stand losing at Snake Duel, huh?
Yeah, I really hate Snake Duel, but I am striving to be the winner. Unable to hold back anymore, Asha grabs her hand and waves it around until the film's climax is over. You're both out of breath, the excitement lingering in the air.
Everyone is so hyped.
What's with
this
this?
interaction is even more fun than the movie itself.
Don't tell me this is love. It's love. You finish watching Starlight Knight the other night with Asha.
What a special movie. No wonder the kids love it.
Adults love it too. A lot of adults enjoy watching it too. Maybe because there aren't many films with this kind of
I'd
passion.
say it's just okay. But it does feel very pure, I guess.
It's funny that we're the only ones in the theater to watch the end credits. How
Good
romantic.
thing I watched it. Now I've got more to chat about with everyone at the arcade.
Yeah, you can't go 3 sentences without mentioning the arcade. You're always talking about the arcade, Asha. Do you really love your job that much?
Instead of saying, I love my job, it's more like I enjoy the experience that comes with it. You get what I mean by experience. Take a guess.
Let's see. Asha always loved playing with the kids at the store. Could that be why? Maybe because you get to play with the kids.
Honestly, I don't know myself, but maybe that's just how it is.
Look at that
In
gravity.
the arcade, everyone becomes a kid again.
Gravity soulmates.
No matter who the customer is, no matter who wins or loses, everyone's just there to have fun. Pure and simple. Like kids, right?
Yeah, everyone loves arcades.
Maybe I just like hanging out in places like that. It's similar to how you like random play.
Yeah, I guess it's a video store. Watch movies all the time. This was a fun date. Your movie rank with Asha has reached Gravity Soulmates.
It's the kind of movie you can just relax and enjoy. Fun, yet full of excitement. No wonder it has so many fans.
God. Now that I look up you close, you're beautiful. I can't tell you.
The knight levels up, fights monsters, and saves the world. Feels just as pure as a classic video game. Gotta catch up on this series somehow.
Added to what?
Looks like I'll be hitting the video store more often.
Sorry, the recording overlay just blocks that, so I can't really do much. Again, those lines were so cool. I'm totally becoming a Starlight fan right now. Okay, so we learned the tutorial part of it. Phew, that was even more interesting than I expected. While the story is definitely aimed at kids, it's packed with jokes that adults can appreciate too. And the overall story structure is really engaging. A Starlight Knight transformation. Count your Denny's. Yeah. Maybe I'll see if there are any spin-off hiccups. Whew. Sorry about that. Spin-off games out there. It might be fun to have one in Godfinger. I'm sure there are. Oh right, I remember there's a Starlight Knight standee here. Want to take a photo together? Hell yeah. Can we keep the photo though? Yeah. Totally a date. What pose should I use? Let's see. I think Vibrate might be good. Is it good like this? Guess so. And of course I'm keeping it because this is actually a rare opportunity for me to hang out with Asha here, who is a freaking hot rabbit woman. Sorry. I don't mean it like that, but I just like the design. No matter what. Honestly, this could totally pass for a movie poster. What do you think, Haley? Excellent taste in photography. It was totally worth taking the day off to watch the movie. Now I could brag to the kids that I'm one of the lucky ones who got a photo with the Starlight Knight. The reason you took time off to watch the movie, was it for the kids? Huh? Don't make me sound like so selfless. You're making me blush. I will do everything I can to make you red. As a rose. I'm just a staff member who finds joy in seeing others smile. That's all. After all, there's only one such good fortune one person can have in life. If you can't feel happy for others, happiness, I meant. I don't know why I said it like that. It's like, how should I put it? Like you're missing out on something. So make sure to drop by Godfinger more often. It's just seeing you struggle to hold back a grin after winning a game makes working an extra hour totally worth it. Damn, she likes us. I don't care if it's Belle or Wise, she likes us. Vivian too, but yeah. I just hope you can find happiness outside of work too, Asha. If you're happy, I'll be happy too. That's right. Huh? Huh? Hey, you sneaky little... You can't just go around saying things like that sound like an ultimate move. It is my ultimate move. If you're happy, yeah. Like I said, I do anything. But I do care about your work-life balance. I just want everyone I know to find their own happiness in life. Not again! Your skills are overpowered. Take this. Asha suddenly looks down. She throws a quick punch combo at you before turning away and running off. Asha left, but it's still early. And I'm in no rush to get back. Is there anything I can help you with? How about watching another movie? I plan to watch another movie by myself. Do you have any recommendations? I recommend the Outdoor Cinema. Personally, I think it's a must-watch masterpiece. I've rewatched it several times on my own. That's the one. Perfect timing. The Outdoor Cinema is about to start. Letting people in. Come this way to get your tickets. Alright, about the VIP card. Rest assured, you'll earn points on your Gravity VIP card no matter how many people walk into the theater. Just so as long as you buy the tickets. Since it's your first day with a VIP card, let me run you through the info on it real quick.
Enjoy the movie magic!
Alright, so here you can check the Gravity points and VIP membership level. To collect points to level up your membership and earn rewards. And that wraps up our introduction to the Gravity VIP card. Light and Shadow exclusive. If you want to catch a movie in peace by yourself, check this out. Alright, so different movies have varying levels of appreciation difficulty. Complete the appreciation target to earn points. Oh god. So let's go ahead and check this out. How do I do this though? Hang on. Good water. So your thoughts while watching the movie will appear as thought bubbles. Pressing these bubbles in time will increase the appreciation meter in the top left corner. Some special thought bubbles need to be pressed multiple times. What the hell? Oh god. Thought bubbles will randomly appear in 6 fixated positions on the screen. For the left side, the was. For the left side, up or I, right or L, or down or K. What the hell is this? Consecutively hitting the thought bubbles will accumulate combo count. When your combo count reaches a 10 or more, hitting thought bubbles will grant double appreciation points. When the movie reaches a crucial point plot, it will enter the climax phase where more thought bubbles will appear on screen. During this state, pressing thought bubbles will grant 3 appreciation points. Oh god, I don't like this at all.
It's starting.
Oh. Really? Oh. Really? Oh, this is the... Okay. I didn't know. Really? Oh god. I'm not good at this. Okay. I don't think it matters as long as they show up, right? I think I'm reaching the climax phase.
It's a famous scene.
Oh. I think I reached it.
I want to see more.
Oh, damn. I think I got it. There's nothing like romance. Alright, the movie is over, but you're not tired at all. You could totally watch another one. However, your aching body is saying otherwise. It's time to go out for a walk and stretch a bit. Around this time of day, there should be a lot of people at the Reverb Arena. You should head to Reverb Arena for a stroll. Stretch your legs a bit and give your eyes a break. Who knows, maybe I'll bump into a movie buddy while I'm out and about. Who am I gonna bump into here? And have a chat with Hoshimi Miyabi and... Hey, look, it's... the event. Okay. Miss Miyabi, are you training again? That's right, my current training is... training in resisting food cravings or training in savoring aromas? No, it's training in savoring anticipation. Something is interesting about to happen here. I'm picturing it and practicing patience. Running into me wanting to take you to the movies. Would that count as something interesting? Yes. I wonder what kind of training one could have in a cinema. Hiccups again. Let's head to the cinema and find out. Training in predicting plot points. Makes sense. Like knowing whether or a melon's ripe without cutting it open. It's a useful skill. Let's lead the way. Looks like we picked up Miyabi as the date too. Okay. I don't know why.
What are you gonna see this time?
Alright, so if you want to invite some extra special friends, check this out. Coincidental screening. Alright. So, as you progress through the mission, you can invite more of your close friends to watch movies together. So, let's see. Cinema's first pact. I wonder if Miyabi's training plan includes binge watching 100 movies. Probably not, but maybe. Either way, I really want to watch this movie with her. So, yeah. Let's do this. Can I watch the film called The Heartbeat here? Since you're finally interested in movies, did Yanagi mention it before? Not quite. So Kaku couldn't stop crying after seeing it last night. She hid in her room all night without sleeping, so Yanagi and Harumasa went to comfort her this morning. This movie must be exceptionally thrilling, capable of evoking the deepest fears within one's heart. Watching it will surely prove a form of spiritual training that could temper one's mind. As a warrior, I rarely feel fear, but one can only achieve breakthroughs by cutting through one's fears. This movie might be different from what you expect. I understand. I trust you. Alright, I'll go get the tickets. Alright, so The Heartbeat here. It's the movie they wanted to see. Let's buy tickets and enter. So, let's see, The Heartbeat. A child with congenital heart disease falls into a hollow. His mother disregards the advice of a hollow investigator and forces her way into the hollow to save her child. Her only lead on her son's location is an app on her phone that monitors his heart. She follows every simulated heartbeat as she tracks him down. Aww. Okay, I'm gonna have to cry too by hearing that. Okay. Miyabi looks excited, right? Yeah, she's smiling. First time, huh? This movie definitely won't help Miyabi with her training of facing fears head on. Can I read this? Maybe she seems interested in the movie. Maybe I should explain that the film is actually about family violence, because I think she does make some explanations here.
I see. I guess I misunderstood.
Yeah, we need to tell her all this. No spoilers, but...
You don't need to worry about me. I still have time to stick to the plan today.
Yeah, I don't want to make her misunderstand anything, to be honest.
Proxy, I appreciate you being honest about my mistakes, just like Yanagi. I hope you can always be like this.
Please feel free to do the same with me, too.
I will.
Okay. Yeah. A sickly child unfortunately falls into the hollow, and searching mother follows the faint heartbeat, treading on the verge of danger. You guys can pause and read it if you want. So you suddenly feel something near your hair. Turns out it's Miyabi's ears drooping towards you. Wait, is this something Tyrants can actually do? Maybe. No, now's not the time to think about that. Miyabi does seem a bit dazed. You suddenly realize this movie is about a mother and son relationship. It was a mistake to watch it at the cinema with Miyabi because she misses her mother. Yeah.
Sorry. I lost myself for a second. I hope I didn't bother you.
Let's see, discuss the plot to ease the pressure she's feeling, or it's fine, but are you okay? I gotta be concerned.
I'm good. It just made me realize something. Every time I go on a mission in the Hollow, any mistake could be the end of me. Even in the cinema, where everyone else is giving themselves to the movie. It's a place where you're supposed to be open to every emotion. But I'm still reflexively shutting down my feelings. Maybe that's a sign that I haven't really gotten stronger, just better at avoiding things. I suppose that's good training in and of itself.
Yeah, it's really good to open yourself up here. A lot better.
Don't you understand? Even if your kid wasn't trapped by the hollow, there's no way he would have made it. Stop fooling yourself!
Don't tell that to his mother. Yeah, I can't really do much about when the dialogue goes on when the
Her
movie.
mother, only what she sees with her own eyes is real.
Yep. Never underestimate mothers. They love their children very much.
Besides, my child hasn't given up believing in his mother.
Yeah.
His heartbeat gradually calmed down. He knew I would definitely find him.
In the movie, the child is once again taken by the hollow, and the mother's situation becomes increasingly precarious. Let's see, the tense expression around her. Miyabi's face shows unwavering determination. Hey, they'll be just fine.
Yes, I think so too. This movie is really well done. It doesn't cheaply tug at your heartstrings with melodrama. Instead, the mother naturally gets stronger and more capable as the film goes on. Dodging ethereals, bargaining with the Hollow Raiders. She's basically a pro by now.
You finish watching The Heartbeat with Hoshimi Miyabi. The film maintains a tight pace while being heartwarming, highlighting the greatness of motherly love through the perilous hollows. Truly touching. Only as the movie ended with... Okay, let's see. Yeah, you guys can just read it. Even though I'm not sure, I should still try to apologize, so... sorry. Looks like I picked the wrong movie.
No, actually, I'm really glad you brought me to watch this movie. It's been a good experience. Not just because you're here, but also because I learned a lot.
Are you really okay?
Roxy, I know you've got a heavy past.
Yeah.
What does that mean for you?
A shackle, yet also a beacon for the future.
I can relate. It's the same for me, so you don't have to worry.
Right.
Guided by a faint heartbeat, she finds her way through the intertwined hollow and emerges from an abyss of despair. Being a mother seems to take priority over every other role.
Yep.
I've met a lot of moms, and they're all like that. Thanks for watching this with me. Now I understand why Sokaku cried.
Let's see. Though she wields no weapon, she has the spirit of a warrior. Such resilience in a mother is truly admirable. Make no mistake, guys. Mothers love their children. it doesn't matter. They will always be there for you. Through anything. So, Miss Miyabi, what do you think? Great. Miyabi's ears wiggled slightly. She must be deeply moved. The hardships along the way were heart-wrenching, but thankfully the mother and son were reunited in the end. A movie with a happy ending. How wonderful. And I'm happy to hear you liked it. Indeed I did. If another opportunity presents itself, let's watch it again. But not for training. I just want to experience that unwavering strength once more. Alright, so anything else? I guess we should talk to her again. Now that the movie's over, I should take my leave. Oh, before I go, there's something I'd like to ask you. Does Bangbu have a heartbeat too? I'm not sure either. A Bangbu does have an analogous mechanical structures? I'm just gonna be honest, I'm not sure either. Actually, I saw a motionless Bangbu on my way here. It looked like a melon that had fallen from the vine. I thought it was just tired. The Bangbu in our section sometimes rests like that too. But thinking about it now, its condition seemed off somehow. Sounds like there might be some malfunction. If Bangbu had a heartbeat, would fixing that malfunction lift its spirits again? Of course, I'm an old hand at this. Alright, in that case, I remember where I last encountered it. Let us go there. I guess, the Bangbu. Okay. Now I like the fact that there is nothing just making my game like... That's not a melon! That's not a melon, that's Krybu. You're kidding me, right? This is it. Leave it to me. I should be used to this by now. Wait, what? Ether tuning. Guide the spear on the curve to pass through the numbered 1 in sequence. The unnumbered spear can be passed in any order. Use the reverse to change the direction of the spear movement on the curve. Wait, really? Wait, how do I do this in order? Maybe it's this one? Then this one? This one? This one? Wait, how do I do this? Wait, I think I got it. I think I got it. There we go. Oh, that's cool. I like that minigame. So after a while, the Bangbu stands up. And hey, where am I? What just happened? We found you lying motionless by the roadside. I remember now. I was out for grocery shopping for Master when I got hit by a bicycle from behind. After that, Thank you for saving me. My master is quite elderly by human standards, and without me, she'd not only go hungry at night, but also have to sleep all alone. Looks like we did a good deed. Looks like we helped your master, too. Kind saviors, as much as I'd love to chat more with you all, I have shopping to get back to. Thank you once again. So the prepared Bangbu waves its tiny hand at us before disappearing around the street corner. A heart once halted, beats once more under warm hands. What a nice feeling. Fortunately, watching the movie brought back memories of that incident. And you were there with me too. That's the magic of cinema for you. Yeah, it was. It's getting late. I should head back. Next time we meet, how about you introduce me to some of your favorite movies for a change? It's a promise then. After seeing Miyabi off, time really flew by. It's already evening. You wonder if the theater's showing any new movies at this hour. May as well go to check it out. A familiar poster. Hey, Elfie. Hey, it's Elfie.
Why, hello there, manager from across the street.
I hope you guys hear him. Hey, Elfie. You're here for the... Oh.
Hey, Elfie! You here for the first 100 tickets too?
First 100 tickets? I'm not sure what you mean. Ah, the promo event from the poster outside. No, I'm not really here for the event. Just wanted to catch a movie. That's all.
Is anything new showing today? Any new music-related films showing today?
Any new music-themed movies showing today?
No, not exactly. Actually, I come here once a month to watch the same old film. I'll have to find a different cinema if this place ever stops showing it.
The same movie? Every month? Must be a very nostalgic one for you, huh?
The same movie? Every month? It must be a nostalgic one for you, huh?
It's not just about nostalgia. Bardic Needle's selection has its unique flavor, but the flavors of music are a tricky thing to grasp. Sometimes I like to draw inspiration from different things. Besides, your store actually has a copy of this film.
Really?
But funnily enough, I don't have a videotape player, so I have to come here to watch it. Ever heard of Coffee Mate?
Ah, I know it. A romance between a human and a coffee machine. Every time I play a Hoyo game, it gets so fucking weird. But then again, it's not just that, but Reverse 1999 as well. Well, so pardon my cursing.
Of course! It's pretty popular at the store. The one about the love story between a human and a coffee machine, right?
You know, funny enough, I actually recently purchased a game last week called Date Everything. And yeah, if you guys seen the trailer or seen anyone streaming that, you know what I'm talking about. So maybe this event was some sort of warning that, oh, there's gonna be a game like that coming out soon.
That's the one. No matter how many songs you hear, some melodies just stick with you. No matter how many drinks you try, there's always a special one you keep going back to. This movie is the same for me.
It's been ages since I've seen it. Let's rewatch it together.
It's been ages since I watched it. Seeing it again at the cinema sounds like a great idea.
Perfect. Then let's watch it together. I usually watch movies alone, but having company should be interesting. Especially for this film. I'm really looking forward to it.
No problem.
Sounds good. It's like you read my mind.
Splendid. Let's grab our tickets and head in.
Everything's going a little slower today, so looks like we got number 5 here, but it looks like we got some more new movie notes here. I'm gonna check that out real quick. So there's collection process. So in silver screen invitation and coincidental screening, you can improve your movie relationship with your friends. I don't know. Once your movie relationship reaches popcorn partners, you'll unlock the movie notes for that film. So collect enough movie notes to earn some sweet bonus points. So I've already gotten my bonus points here, so that's fine enough with me. So I'm not sure why the game is all doing laggy here. So alright, let's go ahead and look at this one. Alright, so let's go ahead and invite Elfie. Don't see Elfie at the movies much. What kind of movies is she into? That's what I would say. So she says, let's go with Coffee Mate. I wonder how different it feels watching a movie with someone else. You know it. Yeah, I think that little light bulb here is where here. So I've seen this before. So in the time it takes to enjoy just one cup of coffee, beautiful customer Angelina and a coffee machine named Mr. Rob. Oh yeah, isn't that the Master Coffee? From the coffee shop? Humanoid robot? I guess it makes sense. I was just probably thinking of something ridiculous. Alright, so let's see. Mr. Rob fall in love. This is no more than an ordinary love story. A very successful small budget film. All its scenes take place in a coffee shop. Excellent camera work and a variety of clever situations make for an interesting viewing experience that keeps the audience invested. So let's go buy tickets and enter. Watching a movie with an old friend seems wholesome. Elfie has a real soft spot for this movie. Could there be something about the film that she really likes? The movie isn't about music, and as for coffee, that's more up to Tin Master's alley, isn't it? Got to think of it, she's always been interested in intelligent constructs. The thing she likes about it must be... I'm guessing the relationship between man and machine?
You have sharp eyes, Manager. You see what my heart desires before I see it myself.
Oh, for the women I like to riz.
Seems you excel at reading other people's thoughts. But don't worry, I don't mind that at all.
She's so considerate. Is that the machine? Why? Faced with Angelina's fierce advances, Mr. Rob the coffee machine appears somewhat clumsy, seemingly confused by such enthusiasm. Elfie seems lost in thought. Could she have had some new realization? She rarely expresses her opinion. Should I take this chance to ask her? I don't want to share my thoughts, so might as well. Ask her thoughts.
My thoughts? I was just reminded of some past experiences and realized I'm somewhat similar to Mr. Rob.
How so?
But why are you so concerned with my thoughts?
You're usually kind of mysterious.
You think I'm mysterious? That's rather unexpected.
Yeah. It likes to play out slowly, doesn't it?
Mr. Rob, is this latte art a habit of yours or a secret love letter?
Oh. Spicy coffee.
Customer preferences detected. Double syrup with 0 loneliness concentration.
So it is a regular coffee machine, not some humanoid robot.
Never mind. I like it anyway.
What? The weirdest things I see. Mr. Rob gradually embraces the emotions as love drips into each cup of coffee. Subtle but rich. Caught that
What
one.
do you think of their relationship?
Let's see. Elfie must approve of their relationship, seeing as she really treasures this movie. So how should I respond to her? Nah, I don't want to say that. That just sounds pessimistic or anything. I would say love is all you need.
You can be pretty childish sometimes. Please, don't get me wrong. I don't mean that in a bad way. Rather, I feel you're so genuine, both in your taste in music and in the words you speak.
I don't want to be oblivious. The movie's tone suddenly darkens, and in that hazy moment, Elfie's arm accidentally brushes against yours. The ice-cold sensation lingers briefly before finishing without a trace. You finish watching Coffee Mate with Elfie. If this...
No matter how many times I watch it, I never get tired of it. It's endlessly enjoyable.
I always thought you were only into music.
People are complicated. I'm sure you have secrets others don't know, right, Manager? Just like tuning, we show different sides of ourselves depending on who we're with. With you, I suppose I'm just the owner of Bardic Needle and nothing more.
Elfie seems to think we've grown distant, but the truth is... Wise and I both think she's an important neighbor and friend, so we should tell her about this. I hope we become closer in the future. You're a good friend and neighbor, Elfie. I think she likes us as being friends. Maybe.
I see. I didn't think I held such a place in your heart. Looks like I was selling myself short.
Yeah, it's too soon to seduce a machine. Who knows? I mean, she is pretty.
I guess I should stop by the video store more. I hope you'll come around more often too, so we can enjoy beautiful melodies together.
Alright, so what are your comments?
The intimate bond between machine and human is a unique theme, and the cinematography captures it perfectly. Like a long, fragrant melody, is something that lingers in the mind.
And with that, we completed that. Oh boy. So what's wrong? What's on your mind? Oh, it's nothing. If I had to say, it's that feeling of complete satisfaction and relaxation. That was a great movie. I could come back tomorrow and watch it again. No, I should control myself. Maybe next month. Elfie, you really love this movie. Is there a particular reason? You really do like digging into secrets, don't you, manager next door? But since we both know a few of each other's secrets, it's only natural that we understand each other a little better, right? Of course, then please try to learn as much as you can. Then, manager next door, I've got a question for you. Humans are born into this world with a place for them naturally in it. Machines, however, are given their place by someone else. In other words, a machine's purpose can be denied by its creator, and even its sense of self can be copied. So how should something artificially made, like machines, find its place in this world, and accept that its existence is valid? Well, what a complicated question. That's some heavy stuff right off the bat. Please forgive me. I don't know why, but whenever our eyes meet, I just feel like teasing you a little. I wonder which parameter controls that. So, what's your answer? It's the mark of time, because right now, Miss Elfie, you're one of a kind. So that's what you think. Oh, which movie is this quote from, Belle? That's a great line. That's not a line. Just something I felt in the moment. I like it. So please continue to carry on these traces of space and time. Keep proving again and again that Elfie exists here and now. Still not sure. So what's wrong? The melody swirls around me, but I just can't catch it. I'm so close, just a bit more and I'll be able to figure out what type of disc this new import is. So where does one go to gather inspiration? How do I go about deciding on the sound when I'm indecisive? Find a quiet spot for Elfie to gather her thoughts, maybe by the riverside nearby? Well, that direction, she says. Head to the riverbank then. But what for? Oh, so I also realized that the icons in the game is a lot more different here. Now you can see the minimap here, and the icons and where you go is supposed to go then. Manager, what did you bring me here for? White noise. The sound of the waves helps calm the mind. Is that so? I didn't expect to get a music lesson from you, manager. So Elfie closes her eyes and begins to think. Since the topic came up, you decide you'll also take a moment to contemplate with Elfie. Manager? Sorry, I zoned out for a moment. Don't worry, I've got it all figured out. The way you didn't hesitate to help me find inspiration, manager. It was really sweet. Mellow? Refreshing? Anyway, I've decided on the sound I want. Thanks a lot for hanging out with me today, manager. So Elfie gently plucks the leaf off your head, gives a graceful bow, and walks away. Today's movie experience was pretty good. Time to check your VIP card level. Good water. Seems like a few more screenings are needed for an upgrade. Time to watch more movies. Bringing someone along it's always nice. But there's something special about watching alone too. And that... Ooh, the new movie added to the Light and Shadow exclusive. We can watch the Starlight Night solo or a new companion awaits a coincidental screening. Alright, I guess I better get my fingers ready here. So, distraction bubbles. Oh god. Watch out for distraction bubbles that may appear at any time in Light and Shadow exclusive. Hitting these bubbles will break your focus, reduce your appreciation score, and reset your combo, so try to avoid them. So, alright. I gotta move my mouse, because that's a
The
distraction.
story begins.
Okay. Oh, what's that? Okay. There we go. Oh, right. Ooh, almost pressed the wrong key. Alright. Halfway there. Oh, now 3's showing up. Okay. Alright.
It's a famous scene.
Oh. Oh. I'm watching out for those distractions here. The music's good too. I made it!
Wanna watch it again?
Yay, made it. Woo! Oh, cool. Nice. S plus. That's a first. That's a first. Oh god. Didn't know there was an S plus rank. Alright, so we're gonna fight Caesar. So the schedule is packed with romance flicks. Caesar would be really into it because, yes, as I've read the character before, Caesar may not look like it and may not act like it, but she really likes romance flicks. She'll try to suggest something else, but we all know what she likes. Whew, a whole building just for watching movies. Every time I come here, I can't help thinking that you city folks live mighty fancy. Thanks for the invite, Proxy. Lucy's been nagging me non-stop about outer ring stuff these past few days. My ears are growing calluses. So, being Overlord's tough work, huh? So it's a perfect time to unwind then. Come on, I'm just the acting Overlord. Anyway, heard there have been lots of movies screening here lately. Got any recommendations? Ooh, well, knowing you, let's watch a romance movie, shall we? What? Come on, just pick whatever you like. It don't matter now. Alright, so we're going to be watching the outdoor cinema. I think I did this one as a solo. So, a romantic film starring Monica. A mysterious outdoor cinema appears on the deserted outskirts of the city, turning into an urban legend whispered between strangers. Two troubled souls cross paths before the glowing screen. Drawn together by fate and reunited again and again between showings, a tender love story unfolds, one of quiet attraction, unspoken support, and finding strength through each other in the face of hardship. Well, on David Caesar. One of my favorite coin. So she's trying to play it cool, but she actually looks pretty happy. Though Caesar comes to the store to rent romance films all the time, she still seems a bit uneasy at the cinema. So how can I break the ice without making things awkward? So it's been a while since I watched a romance movie. I'm excited, so don't want to spoil the plot, so let's go ahead.
Me too. Wait. You're not just saying that because you think I'd be embarrassed, are you?
I don't know.
Don't worry. I won't hide anything from my bestie.
Oh yeah, we know each other very well. Just kidding. As characters here. In front of the outdoor screen, the male and female leads meet again as the theme song plays. Both of them smile. So she is immersed in the plot and smiles as well, while the couple sitting nearby snuggles up to one another. So, yes, they finally reunited.
Not gonna lie, I think the parts where they were dancing around their feelings were more interesting.
Is this what they mean when they say the process is more important than the results?
Makes sense.
I've never really had the chance to discuss these kinds of movies with anyone before. It feels really nice to be here, watching a movie I like while chatting together with you.
Mind you, if I were wise, it'd be different.
It finished before I even realized, just like all the other films. Oh, if only these moments could last forever.
It's so beautiful. I
don't know how to say goodbye to you. I just can't.
Then don't. Let's be together for the rest of our lives.
You go, dude. Get her. The two finally get back together, making a lifelong promise beneath the night sky. I can't read that fast. Everyone is starting to get a little emotional, especially Caesar, who can't hold back her tears. See, she's like, I can't read that much. So can she even see the screen, though, with all those tears? Maybe I should help her out gently. Cry even more dramatically. Or let's just hand her a tissue in silence.
Hey, thanks, Proxy. I'm fine.
There. So after sobbing for a while, Caesar finally calms down.
That felt worse than having nitro fuel poured in my eyes.
But I am not gonna ask.
You city folks really know how to mess someone up with a movie.
It's more like storytellers. So you finish watching the outdoor cinema with Caesar. The film weaves together and the characters' destinies through open-air screenings, telling a miraculous romantic journey.
Oh, what a great movie! And after having a good cry, I feel so refreshed and energized.
That's so out of ring.
I've always been the type to just let it out. After all the different types of movies I've seen, romances are always the one that get the most tears out of me. But it doesn't matter if it's a comedy or a tragedy. They all hit differently.
But real-life romance isn't usually this touching or exciting. I wonder what Caesar thinks about that, so let's ask her about her views on romance.
What do I think about it? Well, in movies and comics, couples always go shopping, watch movies, go on rides together.
She's always talking about mangas. Pretty much what we've been doing. Oh.
That's true. When you put it that way, I guess couples are kind of like friends too.
I mean, partially true? Not sure. Huh. So, what are your opinions about the movie?
Even though my eyes were all blurred with tears, nothing beats a good old happy ending.
So true.
But it felt like it ended a little too fast. Would have been nice if we got a glimpse of their life afterward.
That is also true.
Sorry I used up all your tissues. Again.
It's alright. Alright. So touching. A must-watch for everybody. Alright, so what we got to do? So, man, that was so touching. Wish I could wipe my memory clean and watch it all over again. I was thinking the same. Yeah, all those great works. Just imagine how amazing it'd be if I could forget them all and then read them again. Man, that'd be something else. But you know, that first watching experience is precious too. Even if we start over, it wouldn't be the same, would it? After all, watching movies with a good friend like you, that feeling's one of a kind. Not something you'll get back once it's gone. Don't worry though, can't promise you anything much else. But I'll never forget how I felt today. Me neither. Wait! I recognize you! I know you! You're the new character from that new banner, aren't you? Wow! Didn't expect to meet you early. Oh, you too as well! I've seen it in the Hoyo forums here. Those two are going to be like the new banner characters, probably after Jufu, I believe. Alright, let us move on.
My nose never fails me. That subtle fragrance. I knew it could only be you.
Why do you like sniffing? Oh, never mind. It's because she's a florist. Oh, you're from the New Gardening, or Orchidea.
Hey, Miss Orchidea. What brings you to the movies today?
As a shop owner in Lumina Square, I take it upon myself to stay aware of any changes happening around here.
Well, that's dedication. Guess I should start paying more attention to what's new on the 6th Street too.
Whoa, that's dedication. Guess I should start paying more attention to what's new on 6th Street too.
I caught a scent in the air and decided to come and check on things.
Since you do run Do Gardening, is that some kind of unfamiliar fragrance?
A scent? Ah, right. You do run Do Gardening. It must have been a rare fragrance. Maybe something you've never smelled before?
Not quite. Just the smell of popcorn and hot dogs.
Oh. Okay, question, you guys, if you're watching this video. Have you ever gone to the theater before? Do you always like the smell of popcorn and hot dogs? I mean, I'm always noticing popcorn smell. Because I really like fresh popcorn just popping out. Whether it's on butter or not, it's... Hang on. And, yeah, that's the only thing that attracts you, that makes you like to go to theaters is, well, one of the possibilities, like just liking the smell of popcorn, you know?
But, unlike the delicate flowers I grow, these scents tell a different kind of story, one full of thrill and excitement.
So, Orchidea's favorite movie genres, pretty different from what people might expect.
Sounds like your movie tastes are pretty different from what people might expect based on your appearance.
Oh? Perhaps. I've heard the manager of Random Play has quite the eye for movies.
That's true.
Maybe you can guess which one's to my liking. What do you think? Care to take a guess?
Oh. Challenge accepted. If I think the opposite.
Challenge accepted. If I think the opposite of what I'd expect, I'm guessing it's a thriller? Like The Big Hollow?
Oh my. A bold choice. Would you really watch something so scary with a lady on your first outing to the cinema?
The charisma here, guys. What is going on? Damn. You're bold. I'm bold. I don't know what to do, guys.
But you guessed right. You must have keen instincts after giving customers suggestions at Random Play after all these years.
I mean, you learn how to pick up things, too, when you run a video store. Ha, you flatter me. So, want to watch it together?
You're too nice. Since I guessed it, how about we watch The Big Hollow together as a reward?
I'm only guessing that these two are just friends here, guys. Maybe. I mean, we both run stores, yes. Acquaintances? Maybe.
You sure don't hold back. If this were the old days before I started running Do Gardening, I would probably be impressed by your candor. Sure, we can watch it together, but not as a reward, simply because I want to watch it together with you. Besides, I like your scent.
That's Riz. That's too much. Comfort by sniffing. Okay.
Come on then. Movies wait for no one.
Yeah. Oh, I got a couple of new movies here. The Big Hollow, The Last Fight, Dreamland Journey, and Small Body Big Crisis. Alright. Alright. Alright, I'll be right back because someone knocked on my door for a bit, so I'll be right back. Okay, so looks like our third character for the story version of this is Orchidea. Cinema's first pact. So I got a lot of help from at Do Gardening recently. I keep messing up my words. So I should watch some movies with Orchidea. Come to think of it, what kind of movies does she usually watch? So let's go ahead and invite her. Stick to your instincts. Choose the Big Hollow. I'll be waiting for you until you've made your choice. So no problem. I'll go get the tickets. So she does like the Big Hollow. Alright, let's see about that. So, an intern hollow investigator from one of the survivor cities encounters a massive crisis on the very first day at work. An enormous hollow suddenly expands and is predicted to engulf the entire city. Alright, so I'm on my third or fourth date with a flower lady. Who would have thought that Orchidea is into thrillers?
What's wrong? You look surprised.
I'm kind of surprised that you're into such intense movies.
Have you ever seen a black iris? The petals are a deep black color, but when it blooms, the stamen is a vibrant yellow. Like flowers, people can surprise you in unexpected ways. Come to think of it, when we first met, I said you looked just like flower number 164 from my shop. But what do you think of me?
I can't think of anything. Wait, isn't Orchidea's name already a flower? I can't really say Black Iris, I guess, but I'm not going to call her Black Iris. I think you're like an Orchidea.
So that's what you think. People always say the name reflects the person, and indeed, a name can influence the impression one leaves on others. Looks like my name gave you an opportunity to be clever with your answer.
No, that's what I honestly think.
I'm just kidding.
An unforeseen great hollows gradually devours the city as etherealized residents attack defenseless survivors. Even when faced with some of the more horrifying scenes, Orchidea's expression doesn't change in the slightest.
Are you concerned by my reaction? Do you want me to look more surprised? The movie hasn't quite reached that point yet.
Orchidea seems to keep her cool no matter what. So I'm honestly... Let's just tell her the truth that she honestly... Let's just praise Orchidea for always keeping her composure.
Really? Perhaps it's because of my past.
I'm not sure about your past, though. So Orchidea shifts in her seat, resting her cheek on her hand but propped against the armrest. Seemingly lost in thought, a subtle sweet fragrance wafts over, carrying with it the essence of days gone by. Was she a Hollow Raider at some point, or something else? You've known about each other's secret identities for quite a while now, but it seems Orchidea still has other things on her mind. Orchidea didn't try to deny it, however, which means she must trust you to some extent. Huh.
This isn't a fissure. It's breathing. It's alive! Turn off the flashlight, now! It's reacting to the light. Careful. Hold my hand and don't look down.
Some people have already gotten scared and left, probably because the horror in this film is rather true to life. Because who knows, maybe we'll wake up one day and only to find a hollow on our doorstep. Something seems off with that girl already. Nearby, she's curled up in her seat, trembling and breathing heavily. Should I go ask what's wrong? I'm not sure if I can be of any comfort, though.
Are you worried about that girl?
Yeah. So, let's... Yeah, she knows what I'm talking about, so let's ask her to go comfort the girl together. So Orchidea's gentle reassurance works well. Once the girl comes down, Orchidea leads her out of the theater. Shortly after, Orchidea returns alone as if nothing had happened. Is the girl okay?
Don't worry. She's okay now. The movie just brought back some bad memories for her.
Oh, I can already see that new character behind us or over here. So, yeah.
She was once lost in a hollow with no one to rescue her. She thought she'd already moved on from that memory, but it seems that it still haunts her.
I think she might have been an investigator some point.
I've been through something similar myself.
Or she was
in a
victim.
way. Maybe I'm still going through it now.
Or she might have been a victim of the Hollow disaster. Orchidea's face still carries a smile, but is she really as calm as her appearance suggests? If there's any way I can help. I know this may sound presumptuous of me, but if there's anything I could do to help, please don't hesitate to let me know.
That's very thoughtful of you. I really appreciate it. I'll let you know if I ever need anything.
So you finished watching The Big Hollow with Arcadia. Sorry that. It's more of a disaster film rather than a typical thriller. The ending freezes on a white flower blooming among the ruins, sweeping away the dark tone that's built up throughout the film. Ooh.
That was very interesting. I really enjoyed the movie you chose.
So, flower shops and thrillers. I feel like flower shops and thrillers don't really go together.
There are more similarities than you might think.
Oh, there's another one as well. I can't imagine what they have in common. Maybe I should ask Arcadia to explain? I don't mind asking.
Sure. The main characters in these films are always resilient. No matter the challenges or dangers they face, they never lose hope. Just like a flower growing from a crack in the stone. So beautiful and incredibly precious. Isn't that how New Eridu was built? Everyone's as fragile as a flower and just as beautiful. Do Gardening has always provided such customers with flowers. And you're one of its most important patrons.
Aw. Sweet. Okay, Arcadia. So what's your opinion about this movie?
The main character kept watch over the makeshift camp and offered refuge to the lost survivors. Such determination feels so small when faced with the hollows, like the morning dew beneath the scorching sun. Yet, it's filled with hope, like the new moon emerging in the evening light. Disasters often give birth to new life. But if I had a choice, I wouldn't want it to happen like this. You picked a great movie. Thanks.
It's now it's her quote. So I love it. I love how it ends with that calm freeze frame. Maybe flowers really can bring hope after all. So overall, it's not bad, but the details were full of flaws. The director's depiction of the reality inside the hollow is filled with speculation, and the portrayal of the ethereals is downright fantastical. The investigators in the film didn't follow any of the any of the current operational protocols. The director sacrificed too much plausibility for the sake of the plot. Now, speaking of hollows and ethereals, you're quite knowledgeable about these topics. Don't you think some ethereals look a lot like flowers? That's awfully weirdly true. As the manager of Duke Gardening, I can't help but notice details like that. That's a pretty weak excuse. I guess that makes sense. Anyway, this movie was super sloppy with the details. But Arcadia, your face is all flustered. You seem really into it. Is that so? Arcadia touches her cheek. How ironic. The one who creates things to be admired is now the one being admired. I got caught off guard. Don't think I'll let you off so easy, dear customer. Don't tell me I rizzed again. The charisma. Alright, how about next time you show me your favorite movie genre? No problem, looking forward to it. Then I have a favor to ask, if you don't mind. Duke Gardening is nearby. Would you mind walking back with me? Sure, okay. Head back to Duke Gardening with Arcadia. Yes, it's time to escort the pretty lady back here. Yeah, it's very close though. It's just a hop and a skip away, but I'm walking. And like I said before, taking the pretty flower lady back to her den. Yeah, not suspicious at all. Sorry. Nice. She says, please take it. Incense oil? How do you like this scent? I think it suits you perfectly. Passionate and sincere, but also secretive. Like I said earlier, watching a movie together doesn't really count as a proper thank you. I like it. It suits me quite well. You've been reading my mind all day, so let me return the favor. Now I'll make us even. So after saying that, Orquídea gives a slight bow and begins preparing to shop for business. Surprisingly, she's quite the mischievous one. So it's already evening. Time sure flies by. You wonder if the theater has any new movies showing at this hour. Might as well go check it out. Oh! But hey, it's Coco, the tea shop owner? Alright, let's talk with her. I want to see what she sounds like.
Oh, so many people. I think I'm gonna pass out.
Dude, look at her eye color. It's like a mix of things. You're from Richard T. Milk. It's Coco.
Hey there. Aren't you Coco from Richard T. Milk?
Huh? Do you know me?
Yeah, we've met before.
Yeah, we've met before. But I guess that's beside the point. I'm friends with all movie lovers.
Could it be someone like a movie buff? Speaking of which, I think I've seen them running around Lumina Square before. They were being followed by some sketchy-looking people. But this person looks very mini-tarable. They must be a really, really nice person. Let me explain what happened. We had extra movie tickets at the shop from the promo sale earlier.
She sounds like Shikaku. She's cute.
I didn't want them to go to waste, so I came to the cinema. I even did some research beforehand. But once I got here, my mind just blanked. I can't remember what movie I was supposed to watch. So anyway, please help me out, movie buff.
I got a nickname. Why do you call me that? I'll figure it out for you.
Movie buffs aren't superheroes, you know. But I'll help you figure out which movie you wanted to watch. Do you remember what kind of movie it was?
Yeah. If I had to describe it, it's like a hot drink. Full sugar. It tastes smooth and gentle, making you feel like you're floating in the air. Oh, and with a hint of minty freshness and marshmallow sweetness.
And I'm craving what she's trying to make here. Huh? You sure you're talking about a movie?
Huh? Are you sure you're talking about a movie?
Oh, and blackberries. A surprising twist, but I really like it too.
Minty, smooth, blackberry. Seems to be talking about mood and tone.
Warm, minty, marshmallows, and blackberries. I think these are related to the colors of the movie poster and the emotions you felt. I got it! It's Dreamland Journey!
My memory's coming back. That must be the one. I knew I could count on you, movie buff.
With your description, I can't help but feel like I'm kind of hungry.
Why is this movie starting to make me hungry?
Why don't we watch it together? I've still got extra tickets.
You know, I just realized something. Look at her wrists. Those are donut bracelets. Donut bracelets. Can you imagine anyone wearing that? I know. It'd be funny, but it's a unique style. Like Sweetland fashion. Sure.
Of course. Let's get a taste of the movie together.
Okay, so I guess
What are you gonna see this time?
Oh, she's the number 4th one. Okay. Alright, so if there's a movie with T-Milk as the MC, Coco would surely come watch it. Too bad there isn't. So let's pick out movies that taste like T-Milk. I know there's a thing called milk tea, and I'm getting awfully curious of how it tastes like. So if you guys have a recommendations of what kind of milk tea that is your favorite, or even if there's a good type of milk tea, I would love to know. Please. So the movie hero can't be wrong. Go ahead and pick Dreamland Journey. I believe in you. Just leave it to me. I mean, I do like her character design, so that's Dreamland Journey. So, in this enchanting journey fantasy film called Dreamland Journey, Lillian, a young girl troubled by reality, falls down a mysterious rabbit hole and gets transported to a wonderland. Alice! Where the deadline is approaching. I'm gonna be late, but the story is yet to be written. Not wanting to disappoint the children, waiting for her story, Lillian must write a fantastic tale. For that reason, she embarks on an adventure with her companions, the hot-tempered red rabbit, Baron, the gentle white cat, Meowie, the yellow doll, Loudy. Okay. Okay, so while waiting for the film to start, Coco already broken her record for the longest time she's gone without drinking tea milk. Dreamland Journey is amazing. Yeah, she must have a sweet tooth. So, you could be interested in things other than tea milk.
What? What's wrong with that? One of our regulars often shares her favorite movies with me. She said she really enjoyed this one. She always orders my favorite tea milk, so I'm sure I'll like this movie as well, right?
Using similar tea milk preferences on a basis for deciding on the movie. I'm kind of envious, but the customer also talked with Coco about her other movies that he liked. There must be something about the film itself that made Coco choose it. So, yeah, let's ask about what was it about the movie you liked?
It was probably the flavor. The poster looked like a full sugar mint tea milk.
You mean the color of the paper?
Sorry, you misunderstood. Full sugar means the movie is cheerful, and mint refers to the movie's fresh color palette. Maybe that's not so clear either. Let me think. For example, the movie Family would be the flavor of coffee caramel tea milk.
So Final Punch would probably feel like a nitro-fueled tea milk?
Exactly! Amazing! I knew you'd get it right away.
I don't know how.
By the way, would you like some tea milk?
I would.
I brought 2 cups of our signature drink, though
Wait.
I'm not sure you'll like it.
You got this prepared? Thank you so much.
Then let's enjoy the drinks and movie together.
Free drinks? No mind if I do. Lillian stumbles into a mysterious wonderland, and with the help of the 3 good friends, her adventure begins. The plot's not very original, but the film is full of childlike innocence and hope. Coco would probably like this. Speaking of which...
Sorry, I ran out of tea milk way sooner than I expected. I think I'm gonna pass out.
Oh, he needs some sugar high. Let's quickly support her, or let's buy her some more tea milk. Because why not? So after taking care of Coco, you rush to the vending machine outside the theater, grab a tea milk, and return. As suspected, Coco instantly perks up after drinking the tea milk. You must be made of tea milk, Coco.
Not at all. I just needed to replenish some sugar. Besides, the tea milk they sell here isn't even full sugar. If I'd known I was going to cause you trouble, I'd have brought a couple more drinks.
Oh, don't be that.
In a fairy tale wonderland, an adventure awaits.
Some good animations.
Even kids wouldn't fall for that kind of stuff anymore. That was me, just another boring adult, unable to believe fairy tales and all that happily ever after stuff. Until I came here.
Do you mind, Jen? Can I skip this?
Are real. Dreamland adventures do exist. And that's the kind of story I'm going to write. Stories that bring children hope and happiness.
The dreamlike scenes keep coming one after another, and before you know it, you've been watching for quite a while. This movie seems to be much longer. Just as you're starting to feel thirsty, your foot kicks a paper bag. It's the tea milk Coco gave you earlier. Let's see. You may not only completely forgot to drink it, but you didn't even think about when Coco was dizzy earlier. So, I should check on Coco's condition first. You notice the all-through Coco is still focused on the movie. She keeps fidgeting with her empty tea milk cup. You hand her your tea milk. Aww.
Huh?
Want some?
For me? Really?
This is as much as an indirect kiss you can ever think of. Of course you can have it. Go ahead. So Coco quickly drinks half the tea milk. By the time she hands back the cup, she already seems to be feeling much better. You finish watching Dreamland Journey with Coco, the fairy tale that Lillian wrote after returning from the Dreamland. Overcoming so many obstacles is truly inspiring. What did you think, Coco?
It's not mint. It's matcha. And with extra milk. As for the sugar...
Let me think.
Oh, sorry. I accidentally described the movie using drinks again.
Don't worry, it's what makes it cute and unique. Maybe. So, I think it was full sugar movie.
Yeah, see? You totally get it. Some customers say full sugar is for kids, but many adults prefer it too. That satisfied look on customers' faces when they drink a full sugar tea milk. Just watching them makes me even happier than drinking it myself.
Well said.
Thank you. Not many people compliment me.
Aw, you should deserve the compliments. So, what do you think of the movie again, Coco?
Though it wasn't mint, milk matcha flavor is pretty great too. And the taste at the end was completely different from the beginning. It was a bit like condensed milk, with a hint of red bean in there too.
I'm getting hungry for this.
It was a delicious movie.
Anything to see you happy. I mean, I honestly never expect Coco to sound like that, but it fits her. So her notes were, mixed flavors, it'd even be better with a bit more sugar. Alright, Coco, you got anything to say to me? Wow, that was an amazing ice cream with condensed milk experience. I cannot imagine that. You mean it was totally sweet? Sorry, I got a bit carried away again with my weird rambling again. My friends will hate me if I keep going on about tea milk. But anyway, thank you so much. It was such a fun movie experience. So next, what's wrong? Coco, you seem to have something on your mind. Actually, it's because the movie ended earlier than expected. My coworker at the store said, leave today's shift to me, Coco. Just go out and have fun. But now I've got free time and no clue what to do with it. Then let's hang out for a bit. We can take a stroll around Lumina Square. Okay, let's wander around together then. So you and Coco aimlessly wander around Lumina Square, casually joking about people's outfits and the ads flashing on the big screen. It's a lot of fun. So, Belle, we're friends now, right? Hey, let's hang out again sometime. Or let's watch a movie together next time. Yeah, we're totally best friends. Yeah, you really are a mini taro ball, that kind of person. Thanks, but what exactly is a mini taro ball? Mini taro ball person is like a condensed milk tea person. Why is Coco getting all shy? And what kind of person is a condensed milk tea person anyway? Does she like me? As Belle and Wise? Or just Belle? I am confused. It's getting late. Time to send Coco back to richer tea milk. Hit me up next time you want to catch a movie, okay? I'm just waiting for the dialogue to end. My senior said she'd help me watch the store as many times as she needed. Ugh. Okay, we're good. Yeah, this is the place. Thanks so much for keeping me company today. Huh? What's wrong? I remember now. I remember where I've seen you before. You kidding me, right? A few days ago, you walked by with someone super unique looking, and you even bought them a tea milk. Wait, were they a guy or a girl? Or maybe Thyron? Oh, my mouse is acting up. A few days ago? Oh, now that I think about it, I always see you strolling around Lumina Square with someone super eye-catching. Don't tell me. Could it be... Coco? Why are you suddenly breathing so heavily? Could it be that you actually really like tea milk? Huh? Well, I do like it a lot. So Coco scampers back to her station and starts working her magic with various devices. Here, take it. This is my secret recipe. Ooh, boy. Okay. Don't mind if I do. Huh? How is it? I love it. Smells like you. I don't want to know if I want to choose that option or not, but... That's great. Huh? Huh? That's weird. Excuse me. Strange. Why does my chest feel all weird? Like I just drank spicy tea milk. There's spicy tea milk? My heart won't stop pounding. What's going on with me? I think I might have rizzed her too much. The charisma is strong with Belle here. Oh no. Coco? Wait, there's spicy tea milk? Sorry, I'm gonna make 2 iced tea milks. I need to cool off. She was speaking fluently just moments ago, but now she's stumbling over her words. Maybe it's best to give her a moment to recover. Today's movie experience was quite the roller coaster. Let's see who else is around to watch a movie with. And I think it's either Haramasa or Imbi. Okay, so wait, when did Weiss get here? I guess this might be part of the event. Who knows? Let's speak with him. Since he's already here.
Hey, Belle.
Hey, bro. Called it. I knew you'd get here early.
Hey, bro. Called it. I knew you'd get here early.
Of course. Lost original film reels uncovered in an abandoned warehouse, now screening to promote the cinema. This kind of news is obviously targeted at cinephiles like us.
So that's right. Let's check it out today.
Exactly. Let's check it out today.
Let's see, This Is How I Am.
This is how I am. Is it Invasion Next Gen?
Huh? I thought we were gonna watch Invasion Next Gen.
Invasion Next Gen? Let me see. Ah, they did find these 2 films at the same warehouse. But that one's just another big-budget action flick. Why do you want to watch the rough cut of a movie like that? This Is How I Am supposedly has an entire plot line that was eventually deleted. The director thought it was a little too personal, plus there was pressure from the producer. So in the end, they scrapped the whole side story. But if you watch it in the original context with the special audio-visual design, it gives you a completely different perspective on the director's narrative.
When it comes to favorite movie genres, there you go again.
There you go again. You really can't stop once you start talking about movies.
Aren't you the same?
No way. That movie had a different ending, you know?
Yeah, right. Also, I bet you didn't know that the cinema version of Invasion Next Gen changed its original ending.
What were we talking about again? Well, since we have plenty of time, I guess I'll go watch Invasion Next Gen with you.
But after all that bragging just now, I'm also interested in this rough cut.
After your whole speech about how great This Is How I Am is, I'm actually kind of interested in watching that now.
Cool. Then let's watch it together.
Alright, we got new movies as well. There's like This Is How I Am, Haunted Rouge, Straight Paws, The Port Peak. I got a lot.
Enjoy the movie magic.
Right. So we got Wise as a star invitation as well, a new character as well. But I'm here to watch these 2, so let's go ahead and go with the Light and Show exclusive to First Flight and then Dreamland Journey. Why not? Minigame galore. That's fast
The
countdown.
story begins.
Oh, we're doing triple, huh? Oops. Oh, almost did that. Oop, I missed that. Oh, Damn, I got distracted by my phone. Lost my combo. That's unfortunate. Oh, damn. Okay. Gotta keep an eye. Ooh.
It's getting faster.
Fear time. Let's go. No more distractions. Let's go. Yeah. Yes.
Wanna watch
I
it
want that.
again?
Well, too bad I won't get that high score because I missed a combo, but oh well. Alright, Dreamland Journey next. What is this? Okay, we got a new one. Blast Bubble. A blast bubble may appear in Light and Shadow exclusive. Pressing a blast bubble will remove all thought bubbles currently on the screen, while also increasing your appreciation points combo count. Make sure to press it as soon as it appears. Oh, I will. Oh, I will.
The story begins.
Ooh. Oh, I could have done that. Whoops. Almost pressed the wrong one again. Alright. Where's that blast bubble? Gotcha! There we go. I am nostalgic about these railgun shooters here that I can see here. Oh, never mind. I didn't see that. Oh, I should have waited. I should have waited. Oh, never mind. I lost combo. Oof.
Famous scene.
It's going faster than normal. Alright. Never mind. Gotcha. Ooh.
Wanna watch it again?
This might be the first time I did something bad, but I got the S rank nonetheless. Alright. Exiting out of there. Coincidental screening. Let's move on to this one. So, Harmasa. Yeah. I'm sure Last Flight is screening here, right? Sure, but this is a romance movie. Hey now, I never said I dislike romantic movies. Though I haven't watched a ton of them either. But since we seldom hang out, might as well give it a romance flick a shot, right? Who knows? Maybe you might be pleasantly surprised. Well, I'm not particularly interested in... let's just call it a hangout. So, a film inspired by images from an old civilization. Joseph, a stunt pilot, decides to perform a highly risky stunt to prove his love of his to his fiancée, Irenda, but tragically loses his life in an accident. Discovering that her engagement ring allows her to return to the morning of the accident, Irenda attempts to go back in time to prevent the tragedy. Despite her efforts, an unseen force constantly leads Joseph to his death. To her horror, with every turn to the past, the moment of Arenda's arrival is delayed by a fraction, diminishing her chances to change their fate. Planes. That's gotta be the plane thing, right? That I keep saying from the beginning of the login. Haramasa is humming a nice melody. He seems to be in a good mood. That's quite a voice. I heard this movie's a real tearjerker, especially the ending. Gets a lot of people crying. Haramasa seems to be the type who's pretty hard to move to tears. Should I bring it up? I've got tears if you start crying.
As expected of you, always so thoughtful. But don't worry, I don't normally cry during movies. Unless you want to see me cry?
I guess Belle likes to tease everybody, to be honest. Not that I don't care. In typical romance film fashion, it starts with a sweet, heartwarming slice of daily life. The couple happily seal their engagement at a meticulously planned proposal ceremony. But the good times don't last long. Perhaps the male protagonist got carried away with the excitement after the successful proposal. Determined to show his fiancée the best version of himself, he decides to attempt an ultra-high-velocity maneuver. And that's when tragedy strikes. The hopeful bride-to-be watches in horror as her beloved fiancé tumbles through the sky. Amid the brutal scene, Haramasa turns and looks at you concerned. In the dim light, your gaze meets his golden eyes. No. Haramasa seems to be studying your expression carefully. Why?
Are you okay?
Let's just say... Let's nod at him. Signaling that you're okay. Let's just nod at him.
Okay, that's good.
Haramasa seems to relax, leaning back into the soft chair as his eyes return to the screen. Ugh.
Wow. No wonder the reviews have been raving about this movie. It's actually pretty touching. If it makes you cry, you can tell me. I'm not gonna make fun of you or anything.
Just as the scene ends, the screen fades to black. You glance back at Haramasa. Despite his teasing words, there's no hint of laughter in his eyes. The next moment, the theater plunged into a total darkness, and everything around fell silent instantly. Haramasa seemed to take a quiet, deep breath.
It's just a movie.
Is he talking? I think he's whispering to himself. He speaks softly, his voice almost dissolving into the darkness. You can't tell if it was to you or to himself. I'm a guess to himself, because I've seen his trailer, and it's pretty dark.
I don't need any special flights, Joseph. All I want is for you to be safe. Please don't go, okay?
Don't you trust your fiance? Just wait. I'll bring back some stars for you to see.
Cheesy lines. Come on.
No, I do. But I've seen accidents. I've seen you spiraling right in front of me. Joseph, please don't go.
Yeah. Shouldn't you be saying that? The movie quickly reaches its climax, the heroine putting on her wedding ring to travel back to that morning. But every time, things just go fast. So her fiancé falls before her eyes over and over again. Jesus. And as she watches helplessly as her rewind points keep slipping further back, until only one chance remains. You turn around and look at Haramasa and catch him letting out a soft, faint sigh. Tug at his sleeve, or let's just pat him on the shoulder. You give him a reassuring pat on the shoulder. It's okay, buddy. Everything's gonna be fine. Yeah. Haramasa doesn't turn around, still quietly watching the screen. Under the flickering lights, a slight smile seems to play across his lips.
Not everyone can march toward an ending they know is doomed. But if it's you,
Why?
I believe you can.
Sorry, wrong person to speak to. But I think friend is more like it. So you watched The Last Flight with Haramasa. The ending was so touching. After trying again and again, even in the face of countless desperate failures, the heroine never gave up and finally managed to save her fiancé. That's aww. Let's ask his thoughts.
To be honest, I don't really like the way the male lead behaved.
Yeah, same.
To perform such a high-risk maneuver for the sake of his fiancée, one shouldn't treat their life so recklessly.
I mean, in the face of impressing someone you love, you would do stupid things
More
to that.
importantly, he never considered how she might feel.
That is true.
Nobody wants to see their loved ones die right before their eyes.
Yeah.
Of course, unless there's no other choice, no one wants to die in front of someone they love either. But anyway, the movie had a good ending. I'm really glad I got to watch it with you.
For those who would like to see Haramasa with Belle, I hope you guys enjoyed this segment because I didn't. But it does give me a little context about his feelings. So, Haramasa, what are your thoughts?
Despite the plot issues, I still had a great time watching this movie.
Good personality.
Even though it's a romance movie, there were some surprisingly deep thoughts on life, too. Though, honestly, it probably felt that way because I was watching it with you.
I'm pretty much guessing that everyone that I go to this movie to the cinema with will say the same thing to me. Had a great time, just because they're with me. It just felt cringy to me. So his comments are, the big scenes look pretty solid, but the movie would have been even better if they had polished up the script a bit more. I mean, everyone's gotta be a critic, right? So alright, it's getting late. Let's call it a day. The movie is emotionally intense. Best not to take it too seriously. See you. Hope you get a good night's sleep. And you as well. Happy moments are often fleeting, but they're enough to last forever. Yeah, I hope I don't... Okay.
Enjoy the movie magic.
Alright, I still got something new with the screening as well, so I might as well go watch it with Ambi. So I wonder if Cunning Hare's financial situation has improved slightly. Something tells me it doesn't. Ambi often rents videotapes, which probably means she can't afford movie tickets. Since we're in time for this promotion, I should invite Ambi to watch to her heart's content. Yeah, Ambi was my first love in this game, until I saw Nicole, until I saw Grace, and then till I saw Rena. Alright, there you are. I thought I'd run into you here. Gravity Cinema's been running a promo lately. I figured you wouldn't want to miss it. I've basically been living at the cinema lately. Aside from sleep, this has increased the odds of seeing you by at least 35.5%. So what about your work with the Cunning Hares? Nicole heard how huge the promotion is, and gave me a lengthy vacation of her own accord. The more you watch now, the less you'll need to watch later. The more you watch, the more you get out of the promotion. That's what she said. She wanted me to make the most of the opportunity. That's so Nicole. Yeah, I plan on following her advice. I plan to sleep. I'll watch all the movies I haven't seen before going back. So what are you planning to watch today? If I haven't seen it yet, we could watch it together. Sure, watch whatever you want to, Ambi. Alright. How about Small Body Big Crisis? It's got great reviews, but I don't usually watch comedy films. That's a good choice. Sure, let's go with that one then. Alright, so this thing. So I've been seeing it since I've been doing this little daily opening the store to get more Denny's when you play this game. So one day, Bob woke up as an old bamboo in a scrapyard. In order to return to his body, he embarked on a tumultuous journey. Weird. You know, I miss the theater in my hometown. Just want to say it. So Ambi stares intently ahead, and while she's always focusing during movies, you can tell she's especially excited for today's film.
What would it feel like to be a bamboo?
Even though I've linked with Eus, if I had to live like that...
You wouldn't be able to eat burgers, and the seat in front of you would always block your view at the movies.
Yep. So, I really want to go back and give Eus a hug.
You treat bamboo very well. Becoming one of your bamboos should be a blessing.
Give your Million a hug for me. I'm sure it feels lucky to be a bamboo at Cunning Hairs.
When Nicole couldn't pay the rent and everyone had to survive on instant noodles, it couldn't get any plug-in updates either. But whenever we have some income, Nicole always updates it first before going to buy frozen food and discounted snacks.
Aww. Oh, sweet of Nicole. It's probably being her cheapskate. The movie has everyone in fits of laughter. Even Envy has a smile on her face. I can hear someone's phone ringing from the back. And now they're talking loudly on a call? Hell no. I know that polite audience interaction is allowed, but talking that loudly on the phone is too much.
I can't tolerate such behavior. Respecting other people's movie experience is also a form of respecting the film itself.
That's right. So, I want to encourage Ambi to stop him because, well, she's got a sword. So, Ambi turns around and glares at him in silence, but he remains unfazed. Perhaps one person isn't imitating enough, so you turn around as well, mimicking Ambi's silent glare. The man's defenses finally crumble, and he slinks away in defeat.
Thanks. It seems like my aura attack wasn't working on him.
Huh? What attack?
Aura attack. The villains in movies can make their opponents submit with just their aura.
Are we talking about JoJo? Don't cast yourself as the villain.
A lot of movie villains are really charismatic.
True.
Seems like my acting needs work.
Yeah, you only got a poker face.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
I'm actually human. I don't know how I can become a bamboo. Sorry. I used to translating Bangboonese.
Daydreaming again, little bamboo.
Oh, that must suck.
Come here, my squishy little cupcake. Oh, you're so soft. You were born to be feted and rubbed.
Dude, be grateful that you are a bamboo. You get to be cuddled by a helpful woman. Why can't anyone in this world understand a bamboo's words? The main character finally finds the bamboo they swapped bodies with in a human versus bamboo standoff.
The comedy comes in bursts and has a really distinct style. Looks like the reviews were right after all. I'm adding this to Andy's 50 must-watch movies.
Ooh. Was it at 40 before?
It was actually only 10 at first.
Really? So, ask about Ambi's other lists. Oh, I see. Is there also an Ambi must-try burgers list?
Nope. Every burger should be a must-try.
That's true. Speaking of which, for some reason, I feel like I can smell burgers. It makes sense if you're in the theater. It's not just my imagination. It's a burger. Ambi actually brought a burger. God, I'm getting hungry. Even though I've already ate a burger before. I'm still hungry. Yeah, I want a burger too.
Burgers and movies are soulmates.
Yep.
We can split mine. Half each.
To be honest, I don't think anyone would eat a burger in a theater, but a hot dogs. That's good. So Ambi cuts the burger in half and hands it over the half with more patty. It feels like you're absorbing the joyful atmosphere around you while you eat the burger and enjoy the funny scenes. It feels like I'm eating a movie.
When paired with a burger, a movie you could watch 100 times turns into one you could watch 1,000 times without getting bored. That's the secret to watching movies.
You finished watching Small Body Big Crisis with Ambi.
That was pretty funny.
It is. Your expression says otherwise, though.
You enjoyed it too, right?
You're right, I did.
I really liked the ending. After the main character turns back into a human, he didn't abandon the Bangbu friend who helped him, or the place that sheltered him during his days as a Bangbu. He might be the main character of a comedy, but he earned my respect.
Most do.
He was much more loyal than I was.
Aw. No, don't be sad, Ambi. That's not true.
It's not, but I've been running from it for so long.
Yeah, she's been through a lot, you know. You're doing perfectly fine. You're one of our most trusted friends.
Really?
Really.
Thanks. I never thought I'd actually hear such movie-like lines in real life. Today was much more than just watching a great movie.
Alright, Ambi, so what are your thoughts?
If life's a comedy, maybe there's not much difference between humans and Bangbu. This movie will probably be on my Ambi's must-watch movies list for quite a while. Thanks for keeping me company. I hope we can come back with everyone from the Cunning Hares sometime.
Yeah, me as well. So when a person turns into a Bangbu, are they still human or are they just Bangbu? Maybe there's no difference. Everyone's got different standards, but honestly, I don't think there's much difference between the two. You always make so much sense, just like a movie protagonist. Well, technically I am a game protagonist in this game, so... If I stick by your side, I might just defeat the bad guys. Maybe I'll even become a hero's companion. You already are. But even heroes need to eat. I wonder if there's a protagonist out there who's into burgers. I'm honestly not sure about that as well. But,
Enjoy the movie magic!
But as promised, I must watch a movie with my sibling here. Whether it's Belle or Weiss. So I heard that... Okay, we already know that one here, so... Yeah. It's decided then. We're watching This Is How I Am. Belle, I'll let you perform the selection ritual. Alright, I'm on it. The selection ritual. That's funny as hell. Alright. It's a documentary. Okay, so this documentary brings together various kinds of audiovisual and textual information from the old civilization to show the world and human life during that period. It was once banned by a company in New Eridu on the grounds that it was showing a beautiful illusion that does not exist and diminishes citizens' safety awareness. It was later reopened after a large number of fans protested. I mean, if you were in a time where that you might have survived some disaster from the old civilization, but some people would say, oh, let's ban everything from the old world, like let's burn books because they don't matter. They teach you things that fantasy is just fantasy and it makes you delusional. Let's burn books. Or anything from video clips to images from a time of, I guess you could say, peaceful interactions, or and if you're in a time where it's the opposite of it, and they say, oh, let's ban it because it reminds us of the good times. You can understand. I don't always word things or what I'm talking about here, guys, but you kind of get what I mean when I read this here. And if you can understand what I tried to explain. So, let's watch the movie. Alright, siblings movie out night. Wise's eyes sparkle with anticipation.
Whoops. I think I forgot to grab Belle some popcorn. Not surprised there's barely anyone here for this niche re-release. Thanks for coming to the movies with me, Belle. I know I'm an artsy, slow, retro documentary-loving guy, And this might not be fun for you. I saw a post online saying those types of guys are the worst.
To each their own. Then I'm the boring girl who
You are
loves...
so not. For one, every type of movie has its own appeal and value.
True enough.
And whether it's movies or anything else, my sister is the coolest and most unboring girl in all of New Eridu.
Way to save those comments. Even if tomorrow isn't any better, it wouldn't be worse than today. No matter how many times we hear that line in this movie, he always seems to get lost in thought. So if I turn around to check his reaction now, I bet I'll catch that. Meeting my gaze was another pair of eyes, those all too familiar green eyes. In the dim light reflected by the screen, had contained the same mist since childhood.
Even if tomorrow isn't any better, it wouldn't be worse than today either. But life doesn't always work that way, does it?
Well, some things still stay good.
Yeah.
That's a good
right.
word.
Some things will never change. Just like us. Even if things go downhill tomorrow.
So Wise takes a deep breath and sinks back into the comfy chair.
At least Faithin will always have each other to count on.
True enough.
Adults would always be anxious about the future.
Yeah, I just realized that's
But
actually
also,
real life footage.
Even if tomorrow isn't any better, it wouldn't be worse either.
Yeah, that's actually live action here.
And now I've grown up, while passing the outskirts of the streets and high-rises. I can almost still see the coastline, stretching east to west, vanishing into the dark. The streets we once walked, the memories, the fireworks, the sunsets, our childhood. They're all buried in there now.
The streets and city once so familiar to the protagonist, memories of youth and fireworks, all drowned in the hollow. Such stories once played out in every corner of the old capital, and now every moment in New Eridu. Of course, it's also Faithin's story.
Remember when we promised to open a video store when we were kids? We wanted to collect a ton of old videos and movies, just like this one. Hoping to piece together what the old civilization was really like. Before we realized it, even our own memories became part of the past.
Quote artsy movie dialogue together.
I may be a little slow at times, but you were totally copying how I talked just now, weren't you?
The implant in your eyes couldn't detect infrared, but you still know. Your blood relative's face was turning tomato red.
I was just thinking about when we were kids at Helios Academy, that's all. Every sibling duo needs one who's all bubbly and one who gets all sentimental. That's how it works in movies, too. I'm never talking with you during movies again.
But you will. Finish watching This Is How I Am with Wise. The following monologue and distinctive retro visuals were captivating. Even after the lights came up, it felt like the echoes of that sepia-toned era went on. So, what's your thoughts?
We finally got to hear the rest of the protagonist's story in the director's cut. It felt like a wish was fulfilled. Although, I did get distracted a few times. Especially during the protagonist's monologue. It reminded me of all the things we've been through together. This is how I am. Belle, no matter what's in store for us, I'll always remember how we used to be.
Well, what are your thoughts about the movie?
Once all the chaos in our lives settles down, I'll probably be a lot older by then. Maybe I'll make a nostalgic documentary myself. What do you think? The Helios Academy, being a proxy, and Faithin. Not the kind of stuff you're allowed to put on the big screen.
Yeah, so the director's cut stays more faithful to the protagonist's own story and thoughts. Also, my eyes were not puffy and red. Alright, so I guess we got an extra thing with Weiss here. Back to the real world. That hazy feeling you get after watching a film in the theater is completely different when we watch videotapes at home. Yeah, it's definitely quite a unique feeling. Alright, now that we've finished the movie, Belle, got any plans? I haven't gotten my fill yet, actually. I could go for another. You're usually pretty short on patience, but not when it comes to movies, huh? Go ahead, but don't come home too late, okay? Don't worry, bro. What's your plan now, by the way? After sitting in the cinema for so long, I'm going to take a short walk around Luminous Square. You know, maybe kill some time before heading home. I'll head out first, then. See you at home. So after saying goodbye to your brother, you notice that there is still some time before the next movie starts. You suddenly find yourself wondering where he might have gone to kill time. Are we gonna sneak and sneak it? We're gonna spy on him, aren't we? Okay. Huh? Wise went to the newsstand. Is he buying magazines? Huh? I won something. Not bad. Let's head to the cafe next. So he bought a scratch card and actually won. Don't tell me his luck is even better than mine. So after that, Wise heads towards the coffee shop. So you know that I do need to get some coffee. Wise's next stop, the coffee shop. Come to think of it, we watch movies for so long that we finish all the drinks we bought with us. This aroma. Tin Master seems to be in a good mood today. Belle might like this. Alright, let's head to the HIA Club next. So, yeah. Fat cat. And now Wise is standing at the entrance of the HIA Club. Are we going to play VR games? Wait, why does this route feel weirdly familiar? Hey bro, don't tell me you're... Oh hey Belle, why didn't you follow me all the way here? It's my line. This wandering route of yours looks awfully familiar. Haha, you got me. This is actually your route. After watching the movie you recommended, I suddenly wanted to trace the steps you take each day. To experience your daily life a bit, I suppose. Oh, I see. But Fairy just messaged me saying she needs help at home. It looks like this second assistant will have to skip on VR games today and head back to see what she needs. Thanks for being so responsible. Alright, sure. So after parting ways with your brother, you spot a familiar figure while heading back to the movie theater. Who is this dude? Venus! Wait! Are you watching the movie alone, miss? What a coincidence. I'm here alone too. How about we watch together? The selection of films today is rather splendid indeed. No thanks. Don't be so quick to refuse. Watching a movie is more fun with company. I'll even cover your ticket fee. Well, am I getting irresistible now? Oh god, not this topic, dude. That's kind of you to offer, but no. I've already got plans. Plans? No way! You've been standing here for quite a while, and I haven't seen anyone show up. How about I wait with you? If no one comes, then maybe we could... Here I am, Venus. Ah, you're here! I've been waiting for ages! So your friend's here. That's cool. Have fun. But hey, maybe we could exchange contacts? Oh, hell no. She just met your ass. Hell no. No thanks. Goodbye. That's right, Belle. Reject the fool. Alright, come on. The movie's about to start. We got... Most of our dates in this freaking event must be all women here. And only just a brother and a friend. Yeah, no thanks. We don't need a third wheel or backseater. Move along. So the awkward stranger gives a sheepish smile and makes the wise choice of walking away. As God intended. Thanks for stepping in. I was trying so hard to stay calm, but no matter how I turned him down, it didn't work. Is Mercury in retrograde or something? Lately, I've been getting approached by strange strangers. Left, right, and center. If it happens again, head to public security for help. Please give me a call if you need backup. Yeah, next time for sure. Well, since we're already here, want to catch a movie? Sorry, but I actually do have plans. I arranged to meet a commission broker here to exchange some intel. I thought waiting around at the cinema wouldn't draw attention, but it turns out I was wrong. There weren't nearly as many people here before. Alright then. I'm telling you the truth. Not just making excuses. I'd love to catch a movie with you right now. If only I didn't have other stuff to take care of. Hey, I get it. I'm not down on you, Venus. Really? Oh, no. Lots of friendships start to crack after conversations like this. Times like these call for a show of sincerity. How about this? Are you free tomorrow? Let's watch a movie together. It'll be my treat. Not just the ticket, but the ice cream and the popcorn too. I wouldn't say no to that. Consider this my thanks for having my back today. Sure, but I have one condition. What is it? Go ahead and tell me. My bestest proxy surely wouldn't make things difficult for me. Whispering. It'll be my treat instead. Hell yeah. Make the move, Belle. Make the move. Huh? No way. If I let you help and pay for everything, wouldn't that make me a useless person who can't do anything but cling to newbies? Nope. I'm not gonna be that kind of useless fool. It's settled then. Leave tomorrow's movie plans to me. I'll make sure you won't be disappointed. And with that, Venus waves goodbye and leaves. You'll be watching a movie together tomorrow. You're looking forward to hearing your alarm in the morning. Damn, girl, you look fine as hell. Venus being here. That's quite an outfit you got there. No, honestly, it makes you look really retro. Love that look.
There you are. Perfect timing.
Whoa, new outfit.
Whoa! I like your new outfit.
Of course, I picked it just for today. Actually, I've had it for ages, but totally forgot it was in my closet. I was still struggling to pick what to wear yesterday when it suddenly hit me. I still have this.
Okay, fair.
Not sure if I've put on a little weight lately, though. Be honest now, does this look a little snug?
Not at all. It looks great on you.
Not at all. It looks perfect on you.
Really? That's great. Looks like I'm not so bad at fashion after all. Oh, and my handbag. Does it go well with the outfit? I spent ages at the flea market before I found it. It matches my vibe perfectly, and it was super cheap. What a steal. The whole outfit and bag together only cost me...
Oh, I kind of miss going to the flea market, to be honest. I only know about 3 places that have flea markets, and boy oh boy, I got this album of a music album. The rappers that were promoting their stuff really did well, and I gotta give them props.
Wait, why am I telling everyone how cheap they were the first time I've ever worn them? Please, forget everything I said about the prices.
Hey, consider it forgotten.
What prices? No idea what you're talking about. Anyway.
Smooth Belle. I feel like I should have dressed up too. I feel like I should have gone shopping too.
Now I feel like I should have gone shopping and showed up in a new outfit too.
Because we always wear this. And if I would have done the main quest, and I got myself a new outfit too. Maybe. Is this pretty much a line where it says, hey, maybe you should have done the main story so you can get that new outfit to show it off to any potential dates here. But since I don't have the time for that, and I'm more afraid that the game would cut off my recording when it's laggy, I think I might just do the main story while I'm streaming from my Xbox, because I think it did better on my Xbox. So I guess probably in the weekend, be sure to look out for me in my Twitch channel. So be sure to drop by whenever you can, or at least check it out on my Twitch. And it might be on my VOD as well. Yeah.
Oh? Thinking about shopping for some new clothes? Take me with you next time.
Or was this like already an option even before I do this or after I did this?
I can give you some suggestions. As you can see, I happen to have pretty good taste when it comes to fashion.
I'll be sure to bring you next time.
Cool.
I'll be sure to ask you next time. I really want to get some nice and affordable outfits too.
All right, it's a deal. So, what's our plan for today? Any movies you're interested in?
I thought you were in charge of picking the movie.
Didn't you say yesterday that you would take care of picking the movies?
Yes, I did say that. But, I didn't have any good ideas, though. My original plan was to just leave all the planning to you, and I'd take care of the money.
Let's switch then. I'll pay.
Let's do it the other way around. I'll pay. I don't want you to have to work harder to make up for it.
Hey, potential wife, we got this here.
Hey, no talking about work here. All right, let's head inside.
Alright, so she is probably the final main date event here. I don't know why I say date here, but it is a movie date. I pretty much considered wife material, friend, sibling, not sure. Maybe. Or at least, I don't know, to be honest. Then we just got some friend dates here, so, alright. What movie should we watch? I just saw a poster with the most adorable puppy in it on it, but I didn't catch the title. A movie poster with a cute puppy. Let's head in and find out. And I think this. Not sure if I call that an adorable puppy, but yeah. So Stray Dogs, wholesome if you could find any wholesome films. Inspired by a true story, a stray dog wandering in a hollow is saved by a kind soul and gradually grows into a top rescue dog who works alongside hollow investigators. And if you haven't caught on yet, the letter up here, the dialogue up here on the top right corner, just gives you a little bit of clue of where you want to, what movie are you trying to pick out here. And if that doesn't help you, this does. Alright. This is probably the first time I've ever gone out with someone with Venus. She's pretty much your old friend who's an info broker as well. Gives me a lot of quests. Venus looks delighted. Nobody can resist a puppy's charm after all. The movie hasn't started yet, and Venus seems slightly nervous. Maybe we should try some small talk. Let's say... Yeah, we're not talking about work. It's our day off, so I remember you have a puppy at home too, right?
That's right, but she's not really a puppy anymore. Pika's actually quite big now.
Pikachu.
When she's fully stretched out, she can take up most of my bed. When I adopted her from the shelter, she was just a tiny little thing, but she's always been well behaved. Not only does she not guard her food, but she even shares her treats with her other family members.
Looks like there's some typos here. Once she starts talking about animals, there's no stopping her. That shows you taught her well.
I did give her some training, but really, Pika just has a kind and gentle nature.
Pikachu.
You know, pet ownership is a two-way street.
Yep.
We may raise our pets, but our pets help raise us, too.
True enough.
I want my kids to grow up with an influence like Pika. And Mochi and Empire, too.
Wait, you got kids? I didn't know that.
Kids who love animals all turn out good, don't you think?
Are you already stressing out about their future?
Sorry. We were talking about puppies and I totally went off topic.
That's okay.
I don't know why, but when I talk to you, I always end up thinking about the distant future. Anyway, the movie's about to start. Let's watch.
Really? The movie starts and Venus sits there neatly, watching the film in complete silence. Of course, she's the type who likes to sit quietly in a coffee shop and zone out all day. So, I guess we could silently pass her the popcorn. So Venus nods with a smile, pouring all generous panful of popcorn into her hand. Holding on to the popcorn carefully, she stays focused on the movie.
When I pulled you out of that fissure, you were so scared that you wouldn't even touch a can of food.
Aww. And these are small animations that you see every time you log on
Who would have guessed I'd be counting on you so soon? Here, take the leash. This time, it's your turn to lead the way.
Brave puppy. Brave dog. These are good. Sparky Waters. Ross is the name. Aw. The movie reaches a touching yet intense scene where the master and their beloved dog finally reunite in the mud. And I can't read fast enough. She stares intently at the big screen, tears streaming uncontrollably down her cheeks. You're crying?
Oh, yeah. I really can't stand these kinds of scenes.
Let's comfort her.
I know it's all just acting, but even then, the little pup is trying so hard.
I mean, there's always been dog movies. She starts crying even harder. Hand her a tissue. Let's give her that.
Thank you.
Nice move. She extends her hand just as the tense moment appears on the screen. You instantly feel your hand being clenched tightly along with the tissue. I shouldn't pull my hand away. Damn. Making moves already. And so you hold that position, facing the big screen for what it feels like a long time. You finish watching Stray Paws together with Venus. Holding hands, guys. First move.
The movie was a real tearjerker. Seeing that dog reminded me of when Pika was a little puppy.
I'd really like to meet Pika.
I'll bring Pika out to play sometime. I can tell you're someone who loves animals too.
I mean, yeah, I want to see Mochi and Emperor too.
Mochi is really shy, so I don't think I can bring her out. But I have a solution. If it's not too much trouble, maybe you could come over to my place and see them.
Oh, that's quite the move. Really? Is that okay?
Mm-hmm. I'll actually be going away for a while soon, and I've been worried about what to do with my 3 little ones while I'm gone. I've been looking for someone to help me fill up their food and water while I'm away.
Damn. It's just taking care of her pets, but I don't mind either way.
I was going to ask my mom for help, but she said she's afraid of big dogs and allergic to cats. So, if it's not too much trouble...
Hey, leave it to me. I love cats and dogs. I said it reversed. And so you make an agreement with Venus. If she ever needs to leave town, you'll go to her place and take care of her pets. As for when exactly that day will be, Venus couldn't say. Seems like some intelligence work is needed. Anyway, when the time comes, make sure to bring plenty of snacks to get on their good side. That's all I can. Alright, Venus, what are your thoughts on that movie?
The film was shot really well, and the ending was perfect. Neither the person nor the pup let the other down. It was such a beautiful story.
Alright, so great film. Though it was heart-wrenching to watch, it was really good. I cried at the end, but they were happy tears. Thanks to the director and writer for giving the dog a happy ending. As God intended. That was such a great movie. Too bad I only found out about the cinema's promotion today. You mean the VIP card promotion, right? Yeah, the rewards for the promotion are quite tempting. With that VIP card, I could save quite a bit on tickets. And maybe even cut down a few hours of work. But thinking about it, not many people can get one. Since it's for the first 100 people, they probably all got handed out by the first screening. I wonder what this legendary VIP card actually looks like. Looks like a regular ID card. Pull out the VIP card. Like this. Pull out the VIP card. I see. Can't even tell if it's a VIP card. They could have at least make it look a little fancy. Hey! Wait a second! Why do you have it? Whoa, no way. Is this really the legendary VIP card? Actually, it's pretty easy to get. Got it without even realizing. Such terrifying dedication. Are newbies these days going all out, not just on commissions, but even on watching movies? Here, you can have it. Oh, it's a gift. Me? No. I barely come here to watch movies, really. And I could just watch them in my video store. So why don't you just come visit every week, then? Coming to the movies every week? Huh? Well, I'd come down once a week at least if I had this card, just to make it worth it. In any case, just have the card. It's okay. Well then, I guess I'll shamelessly accept it. Right. but not without giving you a gift in return. Oh boy, what is it? So Venus rummages through her pockets and pulls out a bracelet. Good enough for me. A few days ago marked my 2nd anniversary in this industry, so I wanted to give a little memento to all the rookie proxies I can still get in touch with. Here it is. A handmade protective charm bracelet I crafted myself to keep proxies safe and sound in the hollows. Since it was my first time doing this, the craftsmanship... Hang on. Got a little tongue twist here. Craftsmanship might be a little rough around the edges. The tutorial said to burn the ends to prevent the knots from coming loose. And I didn't have a lighter at home. And after thinking it over, I had to use the stove. What the hell? So she was watching a YouTube video on how to make a bracelet. And she used her stove to burn the ends. I got my hands burned almost as much as the knots. At least I managed to finish it. Though I've only made 2 so far. The second one's quite a bit better than the first. But it still looks kind of crude. I thought about holding off on showing anyone for now. Wow, I don't know. I didn't know just talking, reading dialogue out loud is making me yawn. I wanted to wait until I got good enough to make something worthy of being a gift. But since the mood is just right, let me give you the nicer one. Don't just toss it out, okay? I went through quite a bit to make it. Of course, it's beautiful. No judgment here. That's what makes it worthwhile. Yep, it'll definitely keep you safe and sound on every trip back to from the hollows. But to make it through your commissions in one piece, you'll have to use it together with the tips for rookie proxies. Okay, that doesn't look crude at all. It looks pretty nice. Yeah, that alone actually makes it worthwhile. It's pretty cute. And just like that, you receive a protective charm bracelet from Venus. The bracelet isn't rough like she claimed. It is, in fact, quite the opposite. An intricately woven silver cord bracelet adorned with little stars. I've got something else to do, so I gotta go. Let me guess. Part-time job? You got it, but I need to head home and change first. Since you're here, why not grab a coffee? Let's grab a coffee and go. Alright, let's go to the coffee shop. I'll treat you whatever you want. Alright, it's an exclusive gift, so hope the coffee shop isn't too crowded in line. Too long. The Tin Master says it'll take about 10 minutes, so let's hang tight. It's been a while since I was last here. Same for me. Come to think of it, we first met at a Cough Cafe too. I'll bet not this one. Funny, back then I never would have imagined that we'd someday hang out here like this, waiting for our coffee. Do you only go to the coffee shop when there's a commission in play? I wouldn't say that exactly. When giving out commissions, I do tend to order a coffee, then sit properly outside the shop for some time. But I usually go for takeout when I'm in the mood for a cup. Alright, since we're waiting on anyway, let's not just stand around here. Let's head up to the 2nd floor. The view up there is quite great, you know? Might as well, since we're waiting anyway. How about taking a photo? Hell yeah. Huh? Why so sudden? Just marking the occasion with a new outfit. Commemorating the coffee shop where we first met, of course. Sure. Make sure to send me those pics too, alright? So you go up to the 2nd floor together. Time to find a nice spot to take our picture. And I think this will be it. Wait. How do I do that exactly? Oh, never mind. Yeah, let me move that here. I think this is fine enough here. Actually, I do want to take... it's good enough for me. And yes, I'm saving this. Alright, got your photos. They look pretty good. Well then, consider this coffee my way of saying thanks. Alright then, I'm headed back now. catch you next time. And with that, Venus waves goodbye and leaves. Pretty good, she said. And as you look closely at the photo, you suddenly notice that she is wearing a star bracelet on her wrist too. It is identical to the one she gave you, though it looks a bit more basic though, and rough. Oh! I guess we got our last two!
Enjoy the movie magic!
Alright, so we got our I think it might be our last two things here. And I dropped my phone again. Alright. Again, you all know what I'm going to do. Light and Shadow exclusive. Here we come. To Haunted Rouge and Stray Paws then. Alright. Viewing difficulty 3. No wonder it was fast. Oh, there's only one Fury here?
Finally, it's starting!
Oh! Damn it! That was my first mistake. That was my first mistake. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, that was my first mistake, guys. My bad. Oh, shit. Ooh. Alright. Alright. There we go. There we go. Getting the groove back, my mojo. Getting my mojo back, y'all. There we go. Are we almost there?
It's a famous scene.
Alright. I'm focusing. Four times. Damn it. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Oh, I missed. Dang, I missed that. This is probably going to be a bad
watch
run.
it again.
But I still got an S rank. It doesn't rate. So what a unique filler. It's totally different from the usual stuff out there. Alright. Alright, I guess this is my last one. To Stray Paws. Alright, this might be the hardest challenge I've did. Oh, damn. Ah! Damn it. I didn't think. I'm honestly not thinking well. Okay. There we go. Alright. Halfway there with a higher combo. Oh, almost got it.
Famous scene.
Damn. Ooh. Oh, damn. Okay. Come on, give me the highest score, baby. Give me the highest score, baby. Yeah. Woo! Alright.
Wanna watch it again?
Alright. S rank? S rank! Gotcha, asses! Alright. Now that's cool. Other than the one friggin' S plus here, I don't think I would have gotten any better. Good points enough for me, so I think this might be my last two screen conditioning, so looks like I got Astra Yao, and it looks like Astra's free tonight. I'll ask her out for a movie. However, she's pretty recognizable at the cinema. If we want to watch in peace, late night is our only option. And there she is. Great! As expected, there aren't many people around this time. Well, this is a last late night showing. Yeah, I had to come out this time to avoid drawing attention. I'm not disturbing your sleep schedule, am I? No worries, it's nowhere near my bedtime. So what movies should we watch? Not many options at this hour. Let's pick something perfect for a late night screening. Horror movies then. I'm cool with it, you keen? Of course I am. Well, as long as it's Haunted Rouge, that is. Is there something special about this flick? I mean, it's a movie I starred in, so I know every scene at heart. Oh, it's one of her films. Okay. There's no way it could scare me. If anything, I'm worried you might get so scared, you'll jump into my arms with a wah! I think it might be the reverse, to be honest. Not that I mind. Oh, you were the lead actress? Yep, we went all the way to the Wi-Fi Peninsula to shoot those scenes. So, what do you say? When it comes to this movie, I've got a natural immunity to all the scary stuff, you know? Well, let's do it then. Alright, I'll leave the ticket purchase to you. Alright, so this was the one here. So, deep in the remote mountains of Wi-Fi Peninsula, an ancient mansion stands atop a steep cliff, where a bride silently waits. She lowers her head as she whispers to you, "You've kept me waiting for too long." No one wants to wait for a bride. At all. So don't wait for your bride to get married. Alright. Asher looks so excited about this movie.
Just as I thought. Almost no one's around for the late night screenings. The seats are kind of close to the front, but I doubt anyone will recognize me.
I mean, there's a few bit of people here.
Just to be safe, let's keep our voices down so we don't draw attention. These seats have way too much space between them, though. If we could sit just a little closer, it'd be easier to hear each other.
Already making moves, huh, Astra? No worries. I can hear every word you're saying loud and clear.
Really? Oh, look, the armrest can fold up. Now we can sit closer.
Uh-oh, she's making the move.
All right, the movie is starting soon. Get ready to see my performance.
That's supposed to be her here. Or is it the bride? The opening of the film had somewhat eerie vibe, but it wasn't really scary, especially after Astra's character made her entrance. I'll just let this dialogue play because I'm getting really tired of reading. Astra is watching very seriously.
When we first filmed this scene, the director wanted me to look both evil and charming at the same time. It's my first time playing this sort of character. Do you think I pulled off the whole evil but charming vibe?
Looking pretty wicked already.
Oh, there are even more wickedly charming close-ups later.
Oh? I'll keep an eye out for those.
Well, let's just wait and see. I'll ask for your thoughts after the movie.
She's getting scared, isn't she? It seems that Astra is quite satisfied with her subsequent performance, so you continue watching.
You said some other guests were waiting for me in the lobby. But we're deep in the mountains.
There shouldn't be anyone alive in this villa.
Well, they aren't exactly alive. But it's also true they're waiting for new guests. Just like the 47 other guests before you.
So that's her.
You mean they all... Who are you? What is this place?
The Haunted Mansion. Sorry. The second half of the movie suddenly became much more terrifying than before. The atmosphere intensified immediately, and Astra... She's watching with her eyes closed? I knew it, she got scared. So are you just going to listen now, or what?
Whoa. Okay, this is kind of scary. Those props didn't feel scary at all when we were filming, but now when you see them on the big screen, whew, yikes. Nope. I can't watch anymore. Can you help me out?
Astra squints, wanting to look but not daring to. She leans in closer, with her half body already scooting into your seat. Or just scooting.
You know, just tell me when the scary part is over.
Let's see. Tell her to open her eyes at the scariest moment, or wait until the scary scene is over before telling her to open her eyes. Yeah, let's help her out.
It's over? Oh, thank goodness.
Ooh.
That scared me half to death.
Ooh, I thought I felt there.
I'm so glad you're here, or I might have had to sit through the whole second half with my eyes closed.
So Astra sits up before her, a bit more as the movie nears near its end. Ooh. Sorry about me misspeaking. So you finished watching The Haunted Rouge with Astra, yeah.
Oh, it's over. That was way scarier than I thought. And to think everyone was all jokes and giggles during breaks on set. The final cut turned out so powerful. The director is amazing.
I didn't see that wickedly charming close-up you mentioned.
You know, the scene where I kissed the red veil, left a lip print, and tossed it into the woods. So, what did you think of it?
Well, kind of jealous of that veil. Come to think of it, your expressions were really good, let's be honest.
Thanks for the compliment. It was worth all the takes to get the emotion just right. Every time I tossed the veil, someone had to go fetch it for me. I felt kind of guilty, so I started running to get it myself.
From now on, if you ever need to have a fishing scene, you can hook your own fish.
You're still bringing that up?
Yes, I am. And so, although Astra got quite a few scares along the way, the credits roll amidst a cheerful atmosphere. And until the end, you two stay close together, never moving away from each other. And I think I can faintly hear or see Evelyn behind us. Jealous. Ooh. So, Astra, what do you think of your own movie that you starred in?
This was my first time doing a movie like this. The director told me to look at the guest like I was eyeing my next prey. I spent forever practicing that stare. The scene where I lifted the veil to reveal my glare even scared me. I didn't realize I could look that terrifying.
I really love the female lead's makeup. I'd love to do mine like that, though I heard that style is only for brides. Huh? It's so late already. The only downside to midnight screenings is how late it gets when they're over. Good thing I'm off work tomorrow. Gonna catch up on some serious sleep. So heading back to make up for lost time. Yeah, you should get some rest too. Let's catch another movie together next time. Although unfortunately, I have another one to do. Welcome, how can I help you today? I finished watching the assigned movie. Am I the first to finish? Wow, for real? Awesome work! Please wait a moment. Let me just verify that for you. And confirm. This customer has indeed achieved their target. I'd expect no less from a hardcore film buff endorsed by Miss Asha. Actually, regardless of ranking, we've got gifts prepared for all customers who completed the challenge. Next up, we'll upgrade your card's privilege benefits. Really? Awesome! Unfortunately, dear customer, you actually placed second in the challenge, so you won't be getting that exclusive first place membership card. Damn it! Wait, who won? The customer was attended by my colleague, but judging by the timing, they're probably the little one who just left. If you're curious about that customer's identity, you might still be able to catch up with them if you head out now. Thanks for the intel. Yeah. Who the hell won, though? You? Excuse me, citizen. May I have a moment of your time? Have you seen any suspicious looking Bang Boo around here? It's a Bang Boo. Sorry, I'm trying to look for someone right now. I see. In that case, sorry to bother you. Have a good day. A Bang Boo, huh? Someone who is Eos! You traitorous! See? You traitor! Getting paid to watch movies? Could something so perfect really exist? Oh, Belle, it's you! Eos? What are you doing here? Yesterday, Amelia told me that a Bang Boo at Lumina Square said you could earn lots of money for your master just by watching movies and paying attention to them. Amelia wanted to investigate and see how such a thing was possible, but it's going to the Hollow with Nicole today, so it asked me to come instead. So that's why you came. But how does one make money watching movies? So Belle doesn't know either? If only we could track down that strange Bang Boo and ask for more details. Freeze! Don't move! Put your hands where I can see them! The stern voice of a public security officer suddenly rings out, and without thinking, both of you and yous raise your hands. And that's the Bang Boo too! After days and days of following your trail, I've caught you at last, you scoundrel! I surrender! That gave me a scare. I thought we were the ones who were under arrest. Excuse me, officer. What did this Bang Boo do? Well, here's the rundown of it. Gravity Cinema has been hosting a movie screening event over the last few days, but someone discovered that bootleg recordings were being uploaded online. Since the camera was perfectly steady and the movies were filmed from a very long angle, we suspected a Bang Boo was the culprit. So this must be the Bang Boo that Amelia mentioned, the one who watches movies to earn money for its master. Couldn't be more obvious. Look, it's even holding its master's movie card. Ah, and this one's actually that limited edition card from placing first in the cinema's movie watching event. Pretty ironic, huh? What? I was bested by a Bang Boo? Belle, what are you talking about? I might as well tell him. Aha, I see. So you're also part of the cinema event. Since this little fella only went to the theater to help its master make money, looks like you're the real number one. That's right. You don't need to worry about not being first, Belle. Yeah, enjoying the movie is what matters most. Aha, I wish I had a day off, just to kick back and watch a flick or two. I'll leave you to it then. Gotta take this little troublemaker back to the precinct for proper grilling in the meantime. See ya. Goodbye. Come on, Belle. Let's head home. And just like that, your action-packed movie week comes to an end. But it's not over yet, because I have one more coincidental screening to do before I leave. And it's time for our last date for the night, and it's with Vivian, who is also known as Faithin's personal fan, and hopefully being either the husband of Weiss or the wife of Belle. Doesn't matter, though. Vampires. Would you be willing to watch the Port Peak with me, Lord Faithin? So this is your type of movie, Vivian. I seldom watch horror films. That's why I wanted to check this one out with you. Please don't worry. I'm not the type to freak out during the scary parts. I promise. Oh, I can already picture this so well. She was waiting for this. She's gonna be the one to squeeze and get scared at the jump scares and hopefully hops into an embrace, hoping that Faithin, either Weiss or Belle, would hug her and catch her when she screams on her arms. What a plan, Vivian. What a plan. I won't distract you or anything. Alright, Port Peak. Based on a true story, a group of young people enters the forbidden Port Mountain. They are not alone. The robotic monster known as the Lumberjacks lurks about the mountain. Ooh. Okay, so a slasher film? Vivian looks excited. Who would have thought she'd be into this kind of film? I wonder if Vivian can handle the scary scenes. She doesn't seem like a particularly timid person, but just to be sure, I should give her a heads up. We don't want to spoil. Hell no, we're not that type of person. Hey, tell me if you feel scared, okay?
Looks like I should be a little
She's
more
planning
scared.
this, huh? I can already tell.
That way I'll have an excuse to whisper in your ear later.
Very planning. Holding arms, holding hands. She's planning to seduce us in the movie. More than the visuals, it's actually in the immersive sound effects that really get me. It feels much more tense in the theater than it does at home. And all of the audience's gasps and quiet screams in the theater just add to it. Wait, why is that sound getting closer?
The lumberjack is so scary.
She is laughing too. Should we stop watching if you're so scared?
Huh? I'm not that scared. But can I hold on to your sleeve? I'll feel much
She's
better
trying to go
that
score,
way.
get some scoring here. You move your arm closer to Vivian. That's right. Go for it. Vivian's grip is very light, just barely pinching the edge of your sleeve. Your fingertips swaying with her soft breathing brush against your wrist and the back of your hand, like being tenderly pecked by a small bird, causing a light tickle.
This nameplate. It's from the lumberjack. Prototype E07. Someone's building these mechanical monsters!
Wow.
We walked right into some sort of weird experiment. Oh no. We never should have gotten involved with any of you.
I hope they make a full movie of this. Just for animation's sake.
But there's good news. Look over there. No one said there was only one lumberjack.
How's that good news? Horror movies aren't that scary once you get used to the sound effects and figure out the timing of the jump scares. In the latter half, all of the friends took turns protecting each other, just trying to get the youngest one away from that nightmare mountain. You turn to look at Vivian and notice that her eyes seem a bit red. What's wrong? Let's hand her a tissue just in case. Oh my god, look at her eyes. They're pretty. So after taking the tissue, Vivian scoots a bit closer. Are you okay? Vivian pokes your cheek with her index finger like she's telling you to focus on the screen. Stop staring at me. I'm blushing. We got the Riz going on, guys. Her fingertip feels carefully trimmed and rounded. She's so close. The hem of her skirt brushes against your leg. The lace edge tickles just a little.
The story is almost at the climax, Lord Vathan. Just watch now.
You watch the Port Peak with Vivian. Although it's a horror movie, the final scene where the person who finally escaped with the help of all of her friends looks back at Port Peak and sheds tears while holding a group photo touch many hearts. The final girl. Let's ask her about it.
Even though she made it out, seeing her standing in the sunlight still made me feel kind of sad. Watching your friends die and being the only one left.
Wait, was there any more?
Sorry, I'm being overly sentimental. It's just a horror movie.
No. You're just emotionally perceptive. And honestly, I felt a bit wistful too. And Vivian, what are your thoughts about the movie?
What stood out to me the most wasn't the horror. It was how they kept instinctively protecting their backpacks while running away.
Why the backpacks?
They were protecting the gifts and decorations they had prepared for their friend's birthday
celebration.
Really? And that boy, the first one the lumberjack took, at the end, he smiled and said he was just stepping out to tune his guitar so his friends wouldn't worry. That kind of lingering regret hits even harder
because
than
she has
death
visions
itself.
of people dying. Yeah. And with that, I'm finally finished. Lord Phaethon, thank you for keeping me company today. If there's a movie you'd like to watch another day, I'd be glad to accompany you. Or rather, please be sure to invite me to watch it with you. For sure. Wonderful. It's settled then. I'll be waiting for your message, Lord Phaethon. She's probably going to keep an eye on her DMs or whatever. Well, I think that's literally the end of everything, to be honest. End of the entire event and everything.
What are you gonna see
Yeah,
this time?
I got everything done here and there, and probably I've already gotten everything up to level 14 here, but there's a lot of things here. Collecting movie notes here and there. Oh, I forgot to collect movie notes too, as well. I think I've already gotten... I'm max. I'm max level, baby! And I got that title, Film Festival Judge. Okay. So I made it to level 15. Cool. And I cannot forget, the one thing I'm here for is this thing. Yeah, I got everything, and I cannot wait to see what this does, to be honest. Let me see. So, for the characters with the defense specialty, the following effects can be triggered. So, when a squad member's HP is greater than or equal to 50%, they take 7.5 less damage and the 10% less miasma contamination. Only one instance of this effect can exist in the same squad. So, this might be for, I think, the Shuyo defense thing? Or, yeah, the Hollow Zero. Yeah, Hollow Zero. That's what I'm thinking. Looks cool, though. But I think that's all I have for today, and that's the end of that. So, thank you all for watching this video, and I really hope you enjoyed this long friggin' video. If you did enjoy this video, please give this video a like or dislike. And you know what to do if you enjoyed my YouTube videos, and if you want to support them, support my channel, by clicking the like button on every video you like to see or watch, and the subscribe button and the bell if you want to support my channel as well. That was honestly quite mellow fun to me. Like, you got 6 people, 12 people to go out with, and you don't expect it to watch movies with. And you just pick the correct choices. And I'm very good at, I'm not really going to say dating sims, but I do play dating sims once in a while. Just to freshen up my, I guess you could say, planning parts. Because you got to have certain stats in order for you to have an ending with a character that you like. And, yeah, it's something I never expected. Like, somehow I think Coco or Asha, maybe even Venus, might have a crush on the proxy, which is either Wise or Belle. Doesn't really matter, though. And most are just friendly outings. And to actually hear some dialogues from the films that you actually watch in the, I guess you could say, the commercial animations for when you do go to the login screen, I've been always curious. They are existing movies. Why couldn't there be like some bit of dialogue from each of those movies? And they deliver it well with here. And so I think I might do the main story when I stream it. So, as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the new video. So peace out, and have a awesome week.